I wonder if I'm live. Okay, I am. Well, that actually worked. First time without any issues. Okay, excellent. I don't think I'm live on Twitch because I clicked Twitch off. Okay, that worked exactly how I expected it to. I'm going to give everybody a minute or two to jump in. Then we're going to get started on MotorTown Behind the Wheel. What's up, Daryl? All right, let's bring that up. I have decided to drop the Twitch stream for tonight. It is primarily it is a driving game, but it is a lot to it. And there is I hang out on their Discord some, and there is a huge update on the horizon. Like in the test beta branch, which I'm not in, but the in the test beta branch, there is a huge update coming. Like new vehicles, new uh trailers, new wheels, new customizations, new furniture, new. Oh, you can like build houses in this game. You can build garages. You can build depots for your company. You can buy furniture. You can buy underglow for your cars. You can buy lights and taxi licenses and like just like everything imaginable, right? You can this and like this is like a really indie game. It's made by like four people, I think, is what the dev team consists of. It's crazy how good the game is with it only having and it used to be just one guy making it alone by himself. But I think there are four people on the dev team now. This is like the ultimate indie game. And the community for this thing is huge. So let's change. No, we want to add a new. We want to add one, right? No, we don't want to mess with our current one. You can see I've played a lot. How do I make a new character? I really should have researched that before I jumped into this, right? Let's hit. Um, I mean, I guess we could just play with my current character. There is racing. There's racing. There's driving. There's truck driving. There's like literally there's everything. You can drive taxis and buses and trucks and tow trucks and police cars and on the horizon there's even some off-road sections, but on the horizon there's going to be new ambulance jobs, new search and rescue jobs, new police jobs, new whatever. Primarily this is kind of a delivery game, but there is several racetracks and there are race cars that you can manufacture. There are all kinds of things. There's sports cars, there's all kinds of cars in this game. Did I miss something? I assume that I missed something. It's probably written in white somewhere here, and I'm just not able to see it. Oh, create. Okay, here we go. There you go. Thanks. Let's see. Let's call him Bob for that now. Barbarino. Okay, this is just gonna be for our stream. Thank you. I appreciate you pointing that out for me. Yeah, we'll be Barbarino for right now. Let's see. Go back. We'll click. We'll click drive. We don't want anybody joining this day night cycle. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Rain. We'll do low. We'll do vehicles, right? Like it's you can actually turn the rain off. Having more NPC vehicles is actually pretty nice. And we'll click start. I'm gonna play with my controller tonight, and only because um I have my steering wheel set up, but I have it very dialed into just only driving trucks. And because we're not going to be driving trucks very much today, I would have to go in and change all the settings. So this is your starter vehicle, right? This is your starter house. And if you want to come in here and like change the time of day, you just go to sleep. There is a place to buy furniture. I don't remember offhand where it is. You can buy furniture. I think you can buy up to 100 pieces of furniture. If you have cars in the virtual garage, you summon them here. So this would show you all the vehicles you own, right? Obviously, you have company vehicles, right? So you have company vehicles over here, and you have your own vehicles here. Company vehicles is probably not something we're going to get into tonight. This is your starter vehicle, right? So this is the very first mission everybody goes on. You go on the hitchhiker mission, right? So you can pick up hitchhikers. You can do taxi jobs. Yeah, this is a I think if I remember correctly from reading it, this is a Unreal 5 game. So here on the map, right? So like you have all the different kind of jobs you can do, right? And so like if you don't want to see delivery jobs or whatever, you can turn them on and off. So like if you want to only see, let's say you want to see record jobs, right? Let's say you bought new tow truck or rented one. You can rent vehicles in this game. It's so many coins per hour depending on what kind of vehicle. And some vehicles come with like requirements, like you have to be a certain level driver to drive them. So you can turn them on and off, right? So now we see the record jobs. I think that's a record job. Yeah, no, that's a car dealer. Sorry, this is a record job. Sorry, they're purple. So it tells you how heavy the vehicle is, 13 tons. That's a very big. We would not be able to do that in any of the records we could drive currently. Let's just go pick up the hitchhiker and get this thing going. We could use our blinkers. I don't remember which button is the blinker, so we're not going to. You can drift. You can turn it into comfort mode, drift mode, that kind of thing. When you are carrying passengers, I believe there is a comfort rating that you have to maintain. And all of your jobs are going to be in a kind of a little green box like that right there. Give me a ride. Yes, we'll give you a ride just so we can get this. I don't like the little yellow trail, so I always go in like this. And it gives me a purple one, right? So like if I select it, it gives me a purple, which I find a lot better. I find it much easier to see and follow. Oh, yeah, there's different views, right? So you can drive inside the car. Obviously, I mean, you everybody's played a driving game before. I kind of like this driving game because I don't get to drive anymore because I'm blind. But It's kind of like makes up for it a little bit. Yeah, infinitely better, right? I mean, obviously, driving games are meant to be third person like this. Everybody knows. But sometimes I do drive like first person. Oh, I went past the thing. Sorry, I keep hitting the emergency brake as the one that changes the thing because I've been playing this other driving game called Roadcraft, and the emergency brake is there. Unfortunately, we didn't get paid on this job because this one is just for like it's kind of like a training mission, right? So since I have done the tutorial before, I know where the tutorial man is. And this guy will show you everything you need to know about MotorTown. He's actually right by your house. I mean, this isn't one of those. This is like an open world kind of deal. You can literally drive anywhere you want to. Let me mark it on the map for myself. There we go, right there. No, we don't want to go there. We want to mark it. But this game has a million different kind of cars and like so much to do. There's so many factories and grocery stores and where this and I've only played a couple of times. Yes, you can remap the keys on this. I'm not going to because I like where they are. I just hit the wrong button. You can go and let's see. You can remap the controls right here. Option control. It's like you can go in and set your steering wheel up or your gamepad or your mouse and keyboard, whatever it is you want to do, right? And but like I just like playing with the controller, to be honest with you. But yeah, you absolutely can remap the. And here's one thing that's really really nice about this game is it has an AI driver, right? So like I'm going to turn on the AI driver right now. I have now set the controller down. I'm not driving it anyways. This is not me driving. So if you turn on the AI driver, it absolutely will drive you to wherever you want to go. So now I'm driving. We'll set our emergency brake and get out of the car. This is the what I'm going to call the tutorial man, right? And if you talk to him, he'll tell you everything you want to know. This guy will tell you everything you want to know about the game. You don't know where the tuning shop is. This is the guy to ask, and he's right here by your starter house. Let's see if we have any jobs on the screen set up. Usually, there is a tutorial. Like it'll tell you to go get a tow truck or something. I guess it's not going to, or maybe I missed it. I don't know. One of the easiest things to do right out the bat is like some quick delivery jobs. And this is probably one of the closest delivery places. And we won't be able to drive all these trucks, right? We'll only be able to drive some of them. There are car dealerships, truck dealerships, tow truck dealerships. There are motorcycles. There are, you name it, there are those kind of things here. You can buy vehicles, you can sell vehicles, you can rent vehicles. I don't know how much money we have. Oh, we have $0. Nice. We have $0. But yeah, here is the closest car lot. You can buy and rent trailers, delivery vans. And this is kind of why I want to do some like role playing video series in this, because I think you could tell a lot of a story just throughout all these vehicles. There are police cars and police uniforms and all kinds of furniture and like you can crash these cars and roll them over and just, I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. And this game has like I said, it has a huge community. And there are multiplayer servers where they actually do role playing. Um, yeah, just crazy stuff. Where you can be the cops or you can be the robbers. You can do jobs. Like it's just there are all these supply chains. So like this is a grocery store right here that we're looking at. And if you supply it with enough materials, like food and stuff, you get a town bonus. So like when you do jobs, oh, you can be the trash man. If you want to drive a trash truck, if that has always been your dream job, then you can absolutely do that. Yeah, yeah. This game is very customizable. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something that is my favorite thing about this game. Right, it's right here in the options, and this is something that I think all games should have. Maybe it wasn't in this section. Hang on, let's see. Oh, gameplay. Okay, here we are. So, like, you can change if you want to be in metric, if you want to be in standard, you can be in whatever unit of measurement, right? But right here, like, this is the absolute most baller thing by Judge Samurai. Um, this is the most baller thing that has ever existed in any game of all time. Moon brightness. So, without like just absolutely washing it out during the daytime, you can turn the nighttime brightness and darkness up and down. I have it obviously set really high because I think the game is kind of dark personally, but I mean, you might set it lower if you wish to, but it is the most absolute baller thing I've ever seen in a game. The well, thank you for stopping by, Judd. The this is the coolest thing I've ever seen ever. And like I said, you can adjust your camera distances. You can adjust how long it takes for the camera to recenter if you move it, right? It is about 1 o'clock in UK, 1 a.m. So yeah, the devs for this game are amazingly smart. Like I'm just like that is the greatest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, that is one of the things why I love this game is because the devs do smart stuff like that. Like oh, we'll make the daytime brightness and the nighttime brightness different. And it's like that is insanely smart. So we can do a delivery job really quick. Let's do this one right here, right? So like we're not going to be able to haul like huge pallets in this car, but we can take like a box, right? Oh, we might not be able to load any. Oh, I don't think. Oh, maybe they changed it. You used to be able to um do that. Well, man, we should just go play my save. Oh, I have damage parts, do I? Yeah, let's just go like load up my save so we can just like have good stuff. We have a little bit of money saved up in our game. I don't really know where to start. It's been so long since I've started a new game. I remember there being a full on tutorial where it like took me around and made me drive the buses and all the stuff. Let's see if we can drive one of the buses, right? It's kind of like a terrible thing to drive the buses, but we can try. Oh, we can't drive that. Okay. Let's go down here and drive. Let's see. They got some like terrible buses down here. We can probably drive this one. Drive. Required level 2. Okay, let's go pick up some hitchhikers until we can get level 2, and then we'll drive the bus. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've done this, and I don't remember all the things. But I am excited for the new update. I've been looking at it. Let's see. Let's find us a hitchhiker, right? We'll turn that off. We'll turn off delivery. We'll turn off those. Hitchhiker. There we go. We'll find us some hitchhikers. So let's go drive these hitchhikers around. Yes, yes. I have a damaged vehicle. They're like, your vehicle's damaged. Yeah, bro. We'll give you a ride. This should get us up a little bit where we can start doing bus jobs and stuff. Bro, you tell me you couldn't walk that far, man? I've literally walked across this map before. It is pretty far. And you'll probably notice that like all the signs and stuff are in Korean. And that's because the developer's Korean. It's not a it's not a coincidence. Yeah, we get our level up to 2. We can start driving the buses, make a little money, do like taxi jobs and stuff. I remember you used to could put like a couple of boxes in your car when you began. They must have done away with that. Like I said, I've been kind of sort of playing this for quite a while. I'm still not good at it. There are people who are really, really good at this. And like they make all these videos, they're like, become a millionaire in 10 minutes, you know. And I was like, okay, bro, like settle it down. I don't necessarily play that way. I don't play to become rich in this game. I play just because I kind of like it. I like drifting around all the corners. I like doing the things. There we go. I think my controller is inverted, like my camera. Maybe it's not. Okay, let's find us another hitchhiker until we get ourselves up to level 2. Oh, there's a hitchhiker right there. Like I said, I this is like the worst car in the world. It's not a super great car because obviously this is your starter car. But luckily you can sell it and you can upgrade it and you can do all kinds of things. Yeah, bro, get in, bro. I mean, if you weren't blind like me, you wouldn't have to go in to do that each time, but I'm blind and I never can see that yellow thing. Yeah, I thought it might be cool. I have my Sega PC fixed now. Apparently, there is a some kind of update from Microsoft that's killing SSDs, and I got it. Oh, we missed our turn. Sorry, bro. You got in a car with a crazy person. Sorry, bro. Right? Imagine being a hitchhiker getting in a car with me. You got in a car with a blind person. You'd be like, no, I'll just walk, bro. You're welcome, bro. Set our mercy break. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's go get this guy right here. They were boning people left and right, and like they denied that they were the ones that did it. I mean, but like it's happening across several manufacturers of SSDs. It's not it's not like it's just like one manufacturer that it's causing. It's like multiple brands. Of course, bro. That's what we do here. We give people rights, man. We're good people here. Buckle up, Buttercup. Oh, there's like you can be like a pizza delivery man and ride like a little pizza delivery motorcycle around, like they're like literally like a million jobs. And something I think that the developer should add is like I played this game called Farming Simulator, right? And you can go around the map collecting these little things, right? If you do, you get like special rewards. And I think they could easily add that because like the parkour in this game is really good, even though there's never a reason really to parkour anywhere. But they absolutely could add that. I might bring that up on Discord. Oh, there's our next hitchhiker right there. You're welcome, bro. What is our driving level? Oh, this guy's waiting for a taxi, I think. Well, bro, we don't got no taxi. We don't have a taxi license currently. Oh, there's a bank you can borrow money from. There's a furniture store. There's like there's like all kinds of crazy. Oh, I can drive the taxis now. Let's go to the taxi place, right? We'll go drive taxis. Driving taxis is a little bit different than I don't remember where the taxi place is. I don't remember where it is. There is a taxi place though. Oh, that guy's looking for a limo. Like the limousines count. Oh, there's going to be some new limousines in the new update. Um, I don't remember where the taxi place is. Are we? What level are we? What driver level are we? I don't remember. I don't know where to check that. I forget. Oh, here we are. So right here on the screen, right? These are your like town bonuses and stuff. This tells you how much your grocery store is stocked up, how much your bus passengers are taken care of, how much police patrolling you're doing, how much garbage you're collecting, and things like that. And this is like how many people are moving in, how many people are moving out, that kind of thing. And this last column is your town bonus. See right here, there's like time attacks. And so, like, if you do a time attack on yours, like everyone gets to see your time. And if like somebody creates a time attack event, you can like race against other people without like physically racing them. Just like post your times. These are all the high priority delivery jobs and stuff right here. We obviously can't do any of this stuff because just yet because we're poor. This is your company tab. You can set up your routes and stuff. I've done that a little bit, but I don't fully understand how it works exactly. I honestly do not remember where the taxi company is. We might have to just go look around. I know where the bus place is. I don't know if we're high enough level yet, though. Oh, we're going way too fast. Oh, we're stuck. Okay, this brings up an interesting thing, right? Hang on. What button? What button opens that? Uh, no, there's a button. Oh, control panel left A. Okay, that's right. So you can call the tow truck, right? So you can get fuel, get towed to the nearest road or to the nearest garage. We're gonna get towed to the nearest road, and every time you get towed, it costs a little more. So like this time will be 100, next time will be 200, 300, 400, 500, whatever, until you like it gets crazy expensive. So like it really like when you're first starting out, you really get a break on it, but when you after you've been playing a little bit, it really incentivizes you to not get too squirrely. I think this game is like 20 bucks. It might not even be that much. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. It's probably on sale. It goes on sale all the time for like 10 bucks. I mean, like, where else can you get this much game for 10 bucks? Okay, this is the main drag here through town. I don't remember exactly where the taxi because I don't really like doing the taxi jobs, but I mean, we can do some taxi jobs to get our money up. And this is the car dealer. Okay, I don't think there's anything else on this side of town. Let's go back this way. I don't know. It probably says somewhere. It probably says on the screen right here. Oh, okay. It does say on the screen right here. So right here at the top, right? So like it where it says my name and then it says $0. And this is the driver experience, right? And this one is the taxi experience. So I'm level one taxi, level one bus. I need a driver two. So we are driver two. Let's go do some bus routes. I don't really care for the bus and the taxi driving, but you got to do what you got to do, right? We need to get paid. We're just gonna park like jerks right here in the. One time I came, and like there'll be like, oh, here it is. So like this is a character from the like during the winter times. Okay, thanks, bro. There is a Santa's workshop and stuff, and no, I thought it was two, right? There is a Santa's workshop that you can like deliver materials to and stuff. I think this like really, really ghetto bus right here takes is level two. Yeah, see. Okay, let's see. Which one of these routes do we want to drive? I mean, they're all pretty terrible, right? This is a free rental, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. So, like, you're renting a vehicle, like you don't own it, right? So, like, only get part of the money. So you see that little blue dot right there. So if I brake really hard, then it if that touches the edge, then you get like money taken off. Yeah, yeah. The big bus is level 10. So we have to go over here and scoop up all these people. I don't know how many people it'll be. It won't be very many, like maybe one or two. Luckily for us, wait, is it telling me to take this bus right here? No, surely not, right? Surely it's not telling me to take this bus. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, no way it's telling me to take the bus. Maybe it's telling me to park like right here to let the people in. Also, you can't run over people in this game, so none of that counts. You can just run over whoever you want. I feel like, oh, there he goes. Okay, so nobody's gonna get in the bus. Okay, y'all's choice, I guess. I wouldn't get in a bus with a blind guy either, but live your best life. Where is the next stop at? I need to mark it. Yeah, we know about the free rentals, bro. Yeah, this is a little bus, so it doesn't. Not that many people are going to get in ever. If you if you brake really hard, you can hear the people like complain. They'll be like, "Ow, dude." I really should have set my controller up. I mean, my wheel up because it's so much better. Like the gas and brake and stuff is so much better than using a controller. And I don't even know how people play this with mouse and keyboard. Good on those people. There's cement mixers you can drive. There's giant tow trucks. There's giant trucks. You can deliver vehicles. You can deliver fuel. You can deliver logs, live fish, milk. You can go to the farms and stuff. There's all kinds of jeeps and off-road trucks and off-road areas and coal mines and harbors. You can operate all kinds of things. Oh, did I not select that? I was pretty sure I selected a bus route. No, we don't want to select a different bus route. We want to stay what we're doing. I keep passing buses. Honest to God don't really know how. I only did the bus like one time and I hated it. So I really don't understand how the bus routes work. I should just let the AI do it. Maybe we should find the taxi company and do the taxi because it's much easier. Honest to God, I don't know how the bus routes work. This is City Hall. So, like, if you plan on building things, you have to go here to get like a permit, right? So, if you want to build a new house or a big garage or a depot or any of those things, there's one of the police cars. I want to say the police station is like right here on the right hand side. I want to say this is the police station. Honestly, God, I have no idea how the bus stuff works. Honestly, I feel bad for the people who got in the bus with me. But yeah, this is the police department. Sometimes you can go on patrol with the police cars. They're different style of police cars. This last one here on the end is electric. This is electric police car. It's an electric one. But yeah, there's all these different police cars. You can go on patrols. I think you can pull people over, maybe write tickets. I'm gonna go back to the bus depot and drop this off because I don't care anything about this. I don't want to drive the buses. Maybe I'll look into learning how to do it, and then it'll be more fun for me. But I really just kind of wanted to show this game off and stuff. But I don't. I 100% do not understand how the bus stuff works. I will be fully honest about that. In my main in my main play, I've only driven the bus in the tutorial. Oof. There you go, guys. Now you are stuck in there. Yeah, let's go find the taxi, right? Yeah, I don't know how the bus stuff works. You can. It depends on your vehicle, so how many your vehicle seats. And I think this car seats like 3 or 4, something like that, but I don't know where the taxi company is. Let's go. Wait, here's the taxi company right there. I knew it was here somewhere. So we're gonna have to drive the oldest, grossest one, like this one right here, probably. And so, like, it gives you like, so you get all these taxi jobs, right? And you can pick them from the map, or you can pick them from this list. Now, obviously, we can't do the limo, right? Because we don't have a limo. The comfort, right? It tells you the comfort level that they require, and some of them say urgent, right? And the urgent one is just like drive as fast as you want. But we don't have a very fast taxi, so we're not gonna do those time. More than one at a time. I think you can. I never have, but I think you can. So let's pick one. Oh, we don't want to do that one. That says urgent. We'll do this one, right? So let's yeah, this is a free rental, we know. Where on the map is it? Where where is the I don't know where this taxi job is. I don't see the little yellow line, right? Oh, there's the yellow line. Okay. Yeah, let's just go get our guy. Hang on. I actually moved my mouse in front of this thing, and now it's like done a weird thing, so I had to move it. Sorry. It was like placing it in front of the mini map. I don't know if y'all could see that or not, but I could. It was making me crazy. The good news is if it's a rental, right? So like you don't have to repair it at all. You can just drive the wheel. You don't have to put gas in it. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You can just drive it like you stole it, unless you have a passenger, and then you get bonus money for driving carefully with the passengers. Yeah, that's a good song actually. But you can upgrade your tires and brakes. You can go into like the repair shops and like upgrade your car, change out the tires, change out the motor, the transmissions. You can adjust the suspension. You can, I mean, you can add fuel tanks. You can winches. You can add all kinds of things to your cars and trucks and stuff. Yeah, I think ultimately I'm gonna wait till the update comes out where it adds all the new stuff, right? Because there's some amazing stuff. And I'm gonna start like using like two PCs to record, and I'm gonna do some I hate the word role play because it but more like scripted content, for like this game. But I wanted to show it off because I really enjoy this game. The first time I ever played it, I probably spent 2 hours just driving down this one road right here, just going like as fast as I could, and then like skidding it sideways and stuff. Like I know I'm a child, I understand, I get it. But there is something that is just so pleasurable about like drifting cars in games. Obviously, this is a taxi, it's not a good drift car, but once you have access to like the sports cars and stuff, and you can rent them, there is like it is so enjoyable to just like skid the car sideways for like a few 100 feet. Because there's all kinds of dealerships where you can buy like high end sports cars, and like you can buy like a camper, you can buy motorcycles, you can buy pickups. I mean, there is just literally every kind of car in this game. So if you've ever gone, well, what would an RV look like skidding down the highway? Like you can find out. I really, really enjoy this game. It's probably the best $20 I've ever spent on a game outside of maybe Minecraft. Because man, I have played that for like a billion hours. But yeah, I really, really like this game. And it's one of those like where like the indie developers seem to just do it better than the main manufacturers. What's the purpose of the game? To have fun and drive and do different jobs and stuff. Oh, if you like damage your car too much, it'll overheat and stuff. And you have to add coolant. You can go buy coolant at the gas station and fill up the coolant in your car. It's just a driving game. It's a driving simulator game, and it has so much to offer as far as a driving game. That's kind of the point of it. It's just a driving game. You can do tow truck jobs and trucking jobs, and you can haul logs, and you can. There's sometimes you'll find like cars in the woods. You don't have to take the off road wrecker to go get them, or you can go deliver milk from the dairy to the place, or you can do whatever. I mean, like it's just a game. It's just a driving game. It's kind of like all kinds of games where whatever you get out of it is what you put into it. So yeah, I really, really like it. I cannot say enough good things about it. Oh, you can get like if you're driving, you're speeding past the cops, they'll chase you and like give you a ticket and stuff. It tells you what the speed limit is there on the little mini map, but I obviously ignore that most of the time. Welcome in, John. I just now realized you that's your first. Oh, I wouldn't even look. I was looking at the comments and not. Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. Oh no. Come on. Come on, little taxi. Okay, we're gonna tow truck our way back on the road. Honestly, I feel like that should be free because this is not my car. Like, this is not my car, bro. I have to be careful about. Oh, I passed my turn, didn't I? Rephrase. Each job you pick is each vehicle given to you, specifically with that job or two you pick. The vehicle, then pick the job. You can pick the jobs, right? I Here is the mini map, right? So you can go over here and select what kind of jobs you want to do, right? And so if you click taxi or you click ambulance or you click the police jobs, whatever it is, right? So then those type of jobs show up on the map. If you want to show the record jobs or the truck driver jobs, like all you can select them from the mini map and then you can go to there. But if you don't have the clearly if you don't have a tow truck and you pick a tow truck job, you're not going to be able to do it. Oh, good point, Dara. That's right. You can't take money I don't have. You can't take money I don't have. That is a good point. And so this is like you can borrow money from the bank, you can build houses, you can buy furniture, you can do all the kind of things. But yeah, you can select what type of jobs you want to do. But like I said, if you go to a tow truck job and you don't have a tow truck, well then I don't know what you're gonna do there, you know. And so like up here by the harbor, right? So like there's these are all brand new cars waiting to be delivered. Now you can show up with a big semi that holds 3 cars, or you can show up with a little bitty trailer that only holds 1 car, or you can show up with a tow truck and tow it to the place. But so like how you do the job is up to you. You can do nothing, you can do everything. You can only do tow truck jobs. If that's all you ever want to do is do tow truck jobs, then this is kind of a sandbox driving game. If you want to go, I think the tow truck company is right here because the tow truck jobs are pretty fun. No, that's not the tow truck company. Is this the tow truck company? Here we are. So like this is where you rent and buy tow trucks. So there will be a bunch of different tow trucks here, and you can buy them, you can rent them, you can upgrade the winches and the wheels and the tires and the brakes and all the things, right? So some of them are off road tow trucks, and some of them are big semis, and some of them are like little pickup tow trucks, and everything in between. And so, like you know, if there's a flipped over cement truck and you show up with the littlest wrecker, well, there's not much you can do about it. Correct. And like some vehicles are locked behind driver level. So like, and there's different. Let me go into this other menu, right? I feel bad for this guy waiting on the taxi, right? So there are all of these different levels, right? So like this one is your overall driving level. This one is your bus level, I think. No, taxi level. This one is your bus level. This is your what is this trucking? So your trucking can be anything from like delivery jobs to tow trucks to like full on trucking jobs. All of those count towards your trucking level. This is your racing level, and this is your wrecker, specifically wrecker level, and this is your police level. And so you increase your police level by doing police patrols. Believe it or not, so like just like driving the police car around, you get a and everything counts towards your driving level, right? So like your driving level, anytime you're driving a car, any car. Did you ever watch Top Gear from England? Their ambulance challenge using regular cars comes to mind. I have seen quite a few clips of the British one. I really fell in love with the Top Gear America. I just really like those dudes. Like nothing against the British guys, but I really like those the American version. I just really liked them. Adam Rutledge, I love that guy. A- uh, Adam Ferrera, I think is how you say his name. I just like those 3 guys. The Top Gear America. And I was sad when it got canceled. The British one too. I like Jeremy Clarkson, even though he is sometimes the world's biggest jerk. I like him. I like his farming stuff he does, right? So he does a lot of farming stuff and stuff too, with like tractors and stuff. He's quite funny, and he knows a lot about like cars and tractors and things. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jeremy Clarkson. Oh, we're about to. Oh man, I thought we were about to lose it right there. I might should turn my brightness down. If I had my wheel out and stuff, I would probably be using my blinkers and all kinds of. It's so much easier to like naturally drive with the steering wheel and stuff. But I had it set up specifically for like the truck driving, and I just didn't want to. Let's see. Hey, I need to go somewhere. All right, bro, let's go. Okay, and now we really have to pay attention to the. We really have to pay attention to our driving and be mindful of the passenger. Like, so, like, no drifting and, like, no running into stuff, right? So, like, none of that stuff. And we will do that. And that little white dot in the blue, that's his comfort, right? So I need to quit moving the camera around like I'm a drunk person. Um, we really have to like pay attention to that because we will get a quite a big money bonus for making him comfortable. And as long as we don't like hit the brakes too hard or like gas it too hard or hit something, we'll be fine. I think those guys. I think one of those guys from Top Gear's named Richard Hammond, maybe like the short guy, right? Mm-hmm. I think. Let's see. Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson does the part me. Yeah, does the car restoration. I did watch this one where Richard Hammond and his daughter built a car in a weekend. I watched the whole video. It was kind of interesting. It was like they were building like this little race car kit car thing, and that was quite interesting. It was Richard Hammond and his daughter building a race car. We're not gonna stop. We're gonna do what my driving instructor called a 3750 stop because he said that's what it costs after court costs. By the time you paid all the fine and everything, the court costs were 3750 plus whatever the fine was, right? So like whatever they fined you, but the court cost was 3750. He's like, oh, that's a 3750 stop. Oh, we need to drive a little faster. We're driving so slow, like a grandma. We're granny driving. But remember, we are blind, so that yeah, I am legally blind and like I still see, but I'm legally blind and can't actually drive cars in real life anymore. For anybody that doesn't know. So in video games, corners come at me kind of fast sometimes. Where a normal person would just be able to just go, "Oh yeah, I see that corner coming. It's all fine." But I've been talking about this game a lot. Like, oh, we missed our turn right there. Yeah, we should have. If we didn't have a passenger, we would have Tokyo drifted that. I don't remember the third guy's name. So there's like Richard Hammond, Jeremy Clarkson, and then like that other guy. I don't even remember his name. Did you say? Oh, James May. Yeah, James May. That is his name. You did say it. You're right. But yeah, I like all the stuff I've seen from him, but I really like Jeremy Clarkson. He's my favorite out of the three. But yeah, the taxi jobs, there's a bunch of different kind of taxis. There's like limo and comfort level 3, comfort level 2, comfort level 1. There's urgent. There's urgent with comfort. Like you should only pick the jobs that you know that your car can do, cuz like we haven't upgraded the engine. We don't own this car. We borrowed it. We rented the car. So when you borrow a car or rent it, you only get a so there's two difference, right? So there's like a owner share, right? So like if you borrow it, you pay part of your profits to the owner of the car. We missed our turn. But we don't want to jam on our brakes because then we'll lose our bonus. This poor guy, right? This poor guy in the back. So there are two different ways to not own a car to but still use it. So one of them is called renting, right? So like no matter what, it's X amount of coins per minute or per 10 minutes usually, and you get the full amount of money minus your rental. And the other way is to do owner share. So then the owner decides how much of the profit he gets percentage wise. And you run into that a lot on multiplayer servers and things, and that's what we're doing right now. Shame it got to that stage again. Remember you saying it would progress? Hopefully your eyes hold up. Yeah, some days are better than others, but most days are pretty good. But yeah, legally blind now. So I enjoy the driving games while I still can. It kind of takes the place of actually driving. I still enjoy video games. I still, it is what it is. Oh, we went red right there. Oh, that's cost us a little bit. We didn't want to go. We didn't want to go red. We cornered it a little hard on that one. Oh, we're going red hard. Oh, we're gonna lose so much bonus money. We did so good until the end, right there, man. That was a tough corner. I don't think there is a solution for it. When you have macular degeneration, it's kind of just a slow roll to the end. But yeah, yeah, we lost some comfort bonuses right there, which is unfortunate because we are very poor and could use the comfort bonus. 100% we could use the comfort bonus. But yeah, oh, we went past our turn. What's up, lady standing in the middle of the street? Like I said, you can be anything in this game from the garbage man to the taxi driver to the whatever. Oh, he wasn't in a road. That's why we didn't. We'll just go drop this guy off right here. Hopefully, we get a little bit of bonus, right? The vehicle owner right here, he got $750 of our money. Town effect bonus 0. Comfort bonus 0. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. But at least we made what's 3,400? So we made like $2,700. Yeah, 2721. Okay, that's it right there at the bottom. Yeah, so at least we did that, right? So let's when you're picking out a job, right? So like if you want to see where it is on the map. Oh no, that's sorry. So that's set it as a destination. Sorry. I thought there was a way to see it on the map where you could see it. Oh, what am I thinking of? What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, okay. We want to do taxi jobs only. Sorry. So right here, we can see them on the map where they are, right? So like we're obviously right here. We don't want that, and it also shows you how far away they are, right? And obviously, the farther you they are, the more they pay. But also, the farther you have to drive to go pick them up. So let's go to that guy. And because I don't like using the little yellow lines, because I find that so hard to see, we can go up here. My God, I thought it was 8,000 feet. This is not 8,000 feet, my friend. I don't know who measured this, but that is not 8,000 feet. Yeah, that is not 8,000 feet. I don't. We will see, and here's the thing about this game, right? So, like, I now set the controller down. That's an expensive taxi. Yeah, the prices in this game are a little off, but it helps you like generate money, right? Because some of these vehicles are hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like the biggest tow truck driver, biggest tow truck, the rotator. I forget what it's actually called, but like the one with the boom and it like swivels and all that. It's like $600,000, and you're going to spend another 400,000 dollars fixing it up. I like the game style because that means you don't have too much of a grind to buckle. So yeah, it's a really fun game. It's made by a super small team, and I've been finding lately that there are all these hidden gems made by these. Right now, I'm letting the AI drop. I'm gonna be honest with you. There are all these hidden gems made by these indie teams that are just like amazing games that just like slide under the radar. You know, they don't have all the issues that all these other games have. I mean, look how good this looks for, and like this is made by like originally started out as one guy making this game, and I think the dev team now is 4 people. And I don't know, I've said that a bunch of times, but they are constantly updating it. I just watched a video earlier. I think the guy's name was Mr. Bug or something like that, and he was talking about he's in the closed test beta, and I could join that if I wanted to, but I really don't play that much enough to be in the closed test beta. That he was showing off all the new trucks and the new cars and all the new features and all the new furniture and all the new stuff. Right? It's some really cool stuff like new painting options. You can paint the wheels now. You can and that is and there are new trucks and new trailers where you can haul 6 cars at a time, and all these new tankers and all these new flatbeds and all these new just different things. It's like it's really like oh there's new ambulance jobs, search and rescue jobs. There's like off-road ambulances. There's this whole section of the map, right? So I'm gonna bring up the map real quick. And like you like so like this is like this snowy mountain peak, and there's all these like roads and stuff up here you have to go through that are all like snow covered and they're hard to like traverse. So you need like 4-wheel drive. Okay, but like seems like a pretty big map, right? Okay, but that's until you realize there's this much down here. And so like all of this is like desert, right? So it's but like all of this stuff over here is off road. These are all like off road trails. All these all these trails right here are all off road stuff. And a lot of these stores and stuff down here, like the gas stations and stuff, are closed until you start delivering fuel to them. So you have to like help unlock the map. You have to like make these cities progress. You bring people into the cities. You supply the grocery store. So now the grocery store down there works. Now the gas station down there works. Now this thing. There are 2 harbors on in the game. So just like that harbor up at the top, there's all these cars. You can come down here and deliver these cars. There are coal, right? So like right here, there's like a big coal delivery. So you can like load up your truck with coal or fuel or steel or whatever and deliver it. There is mines where you can build these super huge, massive like rock haulers, you know, like you would see in real life where it's like a 4-story tall truck called a Terra. there is so much to this game. And so like there's all these off-road mine roads that you have to like, traverse real carefully. But yeah, there's like two or three racetracks. So like there's two racetracks here, right? So obviously this is a racetrack and this is a racetrack too. This is a kind of like a road course, and then this one is an oval. And I want to say there's another racetrack, maybe right here. Maybe it's like a dirt track, I think. So there's three racetracks. There's like F1 style cars. There's off road trucks. There's like all these crazy cars and stuff, and some of them have to be manufactured. So then you have to go get the coal and get the steel and get the rubber and so like deliver it to the manufacturing place in order for them to manufacture you a car, and then you still have to buy the car. So you have to do all the things. So you have to supply milk and cheese and vegetables and all these things to the pizzeria. Then you can unlock the pizza delivery job. So there's like a little like moped you can deliver pizza on, which I remember from the old GTA games was so much fun. It was an absolute blast to drive the little delivery scooter and stuff. And like this gives me like old school GTA vibes without all the guns and hookers. I'm gonna take over driving now. But yeah, you can turn on the AI driver. You can set up company routes where you can set up regular deliveries, right, with the AI drivers that you don't have to mess with ever if you wanna do that. So yeah, it's quite an involved game once you scratch the surface. There's a lot to do in this game. Um, there's like government office you have to go visit to get permits and blueprints. There's a furniture store. You can add like underglow to all your cars. You can add police lights to your cars. Oh, oh, I did not see you, bro. It's good. We need to turn here anyways. I did not see that guy pull out. I did not see him pull out. I'm gonna say that's his fault. Yeah, there is a management style to it. If you want to use those AI drivers, there is very much a management style because you can set them up to go to this place and then this place, then this place, then back to this place. Like you can play it however you want to. You don't have to do those things, but you absolutely can. You can set up all these AI drivers to go to all these places and pick up things. And there's all these contracts. So if you want to, now that we have a little bit of money, we have to start paying for our car and stuff. The So if you want to go and do those things, then there are special events like during Christmas time. There's a Santa's Village where you have to deliver like steel coils and like steel beams and like all these things to like help make toys. And you have to drop them off at the toy plant. There's all these different like seasonal events and things. Oh, hauling those steel coils is insanely hard because they're so heavy. There's a special forklift you have to use to load them. But yeah, it is quite the involved game. And like I said, my favorite part is now that it's nighttime, you can see how good it looks because they have a nighttime setting where you can turn the nighttime brightness up independently of the daytime brightness. How good is that? Like what a smart feature that like every single game needs is the ability to make it brighter at nighttime without making it brighter during the daytime. It's polygon based, but it's a Unreal 5 engine game. And when you start doing delivery jobs and things, you have to strap your cargo down, and you have so like if you don't strap your cargo down and you flip your car over, all your cargo goes on the ground, and you have to go pick it up, and like it's like there's all these like features, and like I don't know how to say enough good things about this game. Like I said, I just really enjoy it. I need to quit hitting the other thumbstick whenever I brake. I probably shouldn't be going across the grass right here, but we are going to do it anyways. Oof. Yeah, we're gonna do that anyways, right? Are we not in the little green box? There it is. Are you a urgent guy, bro? Oh, we missed the green box. Okay. Okay. Bro, you're not going very. Oh, okay. I see what the 8,000. The 8,000 was for how far he wanted it to go. Okay, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like 8,000 blocks from, like 8,000 meters from us. That totally 100% makes sense. Yeah, that makes total sense. We're gonna just go and hope that we don't get T-boned, right? Yay! We made it. Yeah, so like I said, I am gonna wait till the update comes out, and then I'm going to start filming this as like a two camera thing. Like I've actually written some dialogue for like different characters, right? So I want to kind of like do like a scripted role play kind of thing that I like, where it's like edited and scripted, and kind of tell like the story of like like fictional characters from this town. I think that'd be kind of cool because you can turn off the HUD. You can do all that stuff. I forget what button it is. Maybe it's like F11 or something like that. Ooh, I didn't even see that car. Bro, you need a brighter color car, man. There are mods and stuff for this game too. I don't have any of them installed, but I know there are some. Like visual mods and mods to like with like new vehicles and new all kinds of new things. It is a like I said, the community for this thing is crazy, and it's I love indie games and their communities. Let's see, just checking out an idea, but you could probably ask the developers for a customizable tracking color. Maybe. I mean, I haven't looked at all the mods. There probably is a way to change that yellow to red or whatever. But I just click on it and make it like where it's the player tracked one. But the default one, I can't see that. I can't see that yellow. There probably is a way to modify it, but I don't know that for certain. It's fine. I just click. There's a little workaround. I just click the player one. But yeah, the community for this thing is amazing. If you go on their Discord and you like, I asked a bunch of stupid questions that like now I know, and I'm like, man, I asked a bunch of stupid questions, and they didn't say like you're an idiot, get out of here. There was like, oh, here's the answer. Like the community could not have been nicer. I'm like, listen, I'm blind, and this is probably like a really. Oh, look at there, we got a comfort bonus. GG, everybody. Oh, 2-star comfort bonus. Look at that. So like I said, the we I asked a bunch of stupid questions, and they could not have been nicer about it. So I don't like doing the really long ones because, like I said, I will not see. Okay, so like these right here say limo, right? and we don't like a two-person limo. Like, so this is two people. This requires a limo. This requires a limo, but it's comfort. This one's limo. This one doesn't have any requirements, so we can drift and do whatever we want, right? So like these are the requirements, right? So like comfort or like urgent, right? So like this one's like drive as fast as you can, but our car is slow, so we're not going to pick that one. There might be a way to like go in and edit it or something, but I don't really know. So it's not that big a deal. I just open the map and I just go like this, and I just go, and then I can see the purple. Oh, I have got to quit like messing with the camera. I'm so used to playing Roadcraft. I have to get back into this. But I've been talking about this game so much that like people are like, we have got to see it. We want to see this game because I talk about it like all the time when I'm playing Minecraft for the urgent one. Yeah, some of the jobs pay crazy good. So like, there's this off-road coal job, and it pays like 100 grand. But you can quite often do these like little side hustle jobs and make 100 grand pretty easy if you just. Oh, we missed the road there. Yeah, that's the thing. If you like to drive, if you like the driving games and stuff, you can find tons of stuff to do. And we can do taxi jobs until our eyes fall out or until our driver level gets high. And I don't really like doing the bus jobs because I don't know how they work, but eventually we can do record jobs, which I think are the best. After this taxi job, we might go look and see what the smallest tow truck costs to rent. I have got to change that to inverted. Yes, sir. Well, I need to go somewhere. All right, bro. Let's 1.7 miles. Bro, what are you going over here for? You don't need nothing over here. Yeah, I need to invert that thumbstick because it is driving me insane. Yeah, I really need to adjust my controls. It's been a minute since I played, so my some of my controls are out of whack to what I think they should be. And I was gonna play with my steering wheel because that's the most fun way to play, but I had it set up wrong, so I didn't get that situated. See, in this one right here, see, so we don't have a comfort requirement, so there's not that little blue circle. So we can drift or do whatever we want to do. I mean, obviously, we're not very good drifters, but so you can change your like driving settings, right? Oh, we can drive the pickup. We're gonna leave that up, right? Because we don't want to like get rid of that off the screen just yet because we want to go find the pickup and drive it for free. I like that. So we can start doing delivery jobs. Right, so let's run and go do this taxi job right here, finish this taxi job, and we'll start doing deliveries, which I think is a little more fun than taxi jobs. Because delivery jobs. Oh, pull over. I don't think so, bro. I think like if you pull over, you just get a small ticket. And if you run from the cops, I think it costs like $500 or something like that. It might cost more. I don't really remember, but there's an increased fine from running from the cops. Oh, we run over those little. We're gonna get a ticket for sure. And you don't get arrested; you just get a bigger ticket. and they don't really have to. They just have to get like kind of close to you to give you a ticket. Yeah, when you don't have to do comfort stuff, you can just let it. You can let the hammer down on the taxi, and it's not a very good car because this is the cheapest taxi there is. Because we're such low level because we started over. Our driver level is low. Thanks, bro. Set as a destination, of course, bro. We're probably gonna get a ticket while we're doing this. Where is the pickup at, man? Yeah, let's go. Let's go find us a pickup to drop for a little bit. This is what I'm talking about. So, like, once you start doing a few jobs, it starts kind of like walking you through a tutorial. Like, oh, now you can drive the pickup. Now you can drive the bus. Now you can drive the this, the that, the whatever. Eventually, I think it'll take us to a truck driver. Yeah. I bought this, and I bought it quite a while ago. I bought this Logitech, and I don't know the number on it. It's the heavy equipment bundle. It's a steering wheel designed more for simulators than it is for racing, right? So like it has like a side control panel with like joystick and stuff on it, and it has like all these buttons and stuff. It's a simulation game for like construction simulator or American truck driver or farming simulator, things like that. It's a simulator wheel rather than a racing wheel, and it's made by Logitech. It's called the heavy equipment bundle, and like I said, it comes with a wheel and pedals and a side panel with like a button box. Yeah, we get to drive the pickup now. This is going to be another one of those owner shared kind of deals where it kind of like walks us through it like it's like the beginner vehicle. I've successfully outrun the cops. Very nice. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to stop for the cops. They're not super aggressive or anything. Like they're not going to throw down like spike strips or anything. But they will give you a ticket if you if they catch you. And as long as you don't have that little police logo on the side, you're not wanted. But the bad part is, so let's say you are running from the cops and you like wreck and flip upside down in the ditch or something. If the cops can't find you, you also can't call the tow truck. It'll be like you're a wanted criminal. There is the police station. Sometimes you have to drop off police vehicles there, but you can also go in and drive the patrol cars. I don't know if we're high enough level to drive patrol cars yet. Oh, level 5. So you can do police patrols, you can do all kinds of things. Did we miss our turn? Did we go the wrong direction? Why is the dark line telling me to go to one direction and the other one is telling me to go the other way? I guess I'll follow the dark line for right now. You want to race, bro? You want to race for pinks? Did I not set them as the same, right? Oh, I guess it changed its mind about where I'm going, huh? Bro, we ain't got time for no hitchhikers. Maybe it selected a different pickup for me to drive. I don't know exactly. Oh, it might have selected a different pickup when I got out of the car. Do I have to take the cheap taxi back to the company? No, you do not. Anytime you rent or borrow a car, if you get out of it for long enough, it just despawns and goes back on its own. The only vehicles that don't despawn are the ones you own, which you can store them in a virtual garage. But if I own this taxi and I parked it right here, it'd be right here when I came back for it. I could go do 10 more jobs in something else. Yeah, here we are. We're here now. Yeah. This is the Dory. This is the smallest wrecker is also based on this truck. I believe you have. How multiplayer is this game? It is very multiplayer. There are several very large multiplayer servers that you can join. It is also single player multiplayer, right? So, like, if I want to host an event, people can play in their own worlds and just race, like, complete the race that I set up, complete the time attack or whatever. Um, Pick up cargo. Okay, yeah, set as a destination. So it has a lot of multiplayer capabilities. Oof, we're driving like hillbillies. Oh, we didn't back up far enough. Okay. Okay, what do we want to pick up? Okay, so our Dory has a capacity of mm, I guess we'll just do so now these right here are how far away from our place we have to deliver them. So I guess let's do this, right? So like you can load as many as your car can hold. And if you decide you don't want to take those, then you can unload them, right? So I can unload them. I can also see on the map where they're being delivered to, right? So I can do that one right there, right? But let's do this one because it's pretty, and you can also see how much the job pays. So like this one right here pays a lot because you have to go like way down here. And we could do that one, but it's pretty far. And I mean, I could do two of these and two of these, or this whatever up till the truck is. So I can strap the cargo myself, or I can click that button and strap it, which is what we just did. Yeah, it is very multiplayer friendly. Like I said, the community for this thing is crazy. Let's set a break. Let's see where there is the destination. And just because I'm in a pickup, I mean, I can pick up hitchhikers or whatever I want to. So, like, if I want to be on the way to like a cargo delivery, right? So I can pick up a hitchhiker too. You can see the cargo is strapped in the back, right? But like, I could get out and unstrap it if I wanted to. But if you turn the truck over, it unstraps your cargo. I mean, your cargo folds out. Yeah, there are a lot of servers you can play on, and that's one of the things that a lot of people in the videos talk about is like all the multiplayer servers. Now I've only been on one of them for just a few minutes. Right there, see that right there? That is a tow truck job. That truck is broken down, and if we had a decent sized tow truck, we would go get that truck. But we do not have a tow truck. But you need a pretty decent sized tow truck to haul that. But yeah, some of the cars like you'll find on the side of the road, they'll have flats, or they'll be missing wheels, or they'll be over on their sides, or they'll be like way out in the middle of the field, you know. So Sometimes they're like stuck up in buildings and stuff into the side of buildings. Yeah, the multiplayer is quite interesting. Some of them are just straight like do jobs, get money, hang out with people, chat and stuff. And some of them are like very role playing, or like where it's like, oh, I'm the cops and you're the bad guys, and so like every kind of server you can imagine exists. So if you want to do role playing things like, oh, I'm the farmer, I sell milk, like if you want to do stuff like that, those kind of multiplayer experiences exist. If you want to just play the game straight like you're supposed to, and don't dilly dally and don't pretend you're a farmer, don't pretend you're a cop, don't pretend you're an ambulance driver. If you want to do those things, then do them, and if you don't, then there's servers for you too. Yeah, it's quite a multiplayer experience if if you so wish to choose to do so. But you can play single player too, which is what we're doing tonight. Maybe I will stream from some of the servers. I don't know if people would be interested in that. I'll have to go into the Discord and find the names of them and stuff and pick a good one. From the beginning of this, it seems like you can have 5 people playing in the game with you. I think that's right. Like just like them joining your game, I think that is correct. But I think the servers have many, 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 many more people than that. But like a peer to peer game, I think that's correct. I think it's 5 people. Kind of like your Minecraft. So like if I'm in Minecraft, Bedrock, like 9 people can join me because it's like 10 player limit or whatever. But like on a server, I can have as many as I want. But like in a realm, you can only have 10 too. So 11 if the owner joins last. How much did you say? Let's see. I'm all over the road trying to read chat. How much did you say this was? I might purchase it tomorrow if you. I reckon it's good. I want to say it was like $20. I want to say that's right. I would have to double check it on Steam, but I want to say it was like $20. And I think it goes on sale from time to time, and I think I've seen it as low as like 9.99 or something like that. So I mean, it never hurts to wait for a sale if you're just not look if you're just unless you're just itching to play it or something. But yeah, I would say it's worth $20, but I mean if $10 is $10, right? But if you have a game you're currently playing, you want to wait till it goes on sale, put it on your wish list. Then Steam will message you whenever it goes on sale. I highly recommend people put stuff on their wish list and wait for sales. Look at that. We're doing 120 in an old beater truck. I didn't realize how quick that was coming up, right? I have slid this thing right there on the other side of that grass. There's like an ocean. I have slid it all the way into the ocean before. It is that end of that road comes up quick. Okay, we're going the wrong direction now. But yeah, I like I said, I like driving games. I like this game. I don't know if it's for everybody, but I enjoy it a lot. But I want to say it was $20. It, it's like the joke, like $20 is $20, right? The but yeah, once you start getting into like some of the cars, like you realize that like they go way faster than you should be going in the like for the brakes and tires that they have. Which is why you can upgrade your brakes and upgrade your tires and upgrade your suspensions and upgrade your engines and your transmissions. And you can drive automatics or manual or whatever you want, and all the buttons are customizable for your controller or your keyboard. Um, I think keyboard people play with the mouse wheel as their throttle, right? So like it isn't just like all or nothing. I think that's how they play. They use the mouse wheel as the throttle. I have seen you play this a lot. Yeah, I played a lot. Like if you're friends with me on Steam, you see me play it all the time. If you like driving games, it's a pretty good driving game. So it's more of a driving simulator, but there are racing elements to it. There are 3 racetracks, and you can race against other people in multiplayer. You can do time attack events where you complete the race that they set up, and you compare your times to their times. And there's I don't know how it awards you because I've never won one because I'm not a good racer. But you can be the police, and you can be the ambulance, and you can be the tow truck driver and the truck driver, and you can buy high end sports cars and just zip around town outrunning the cops. And you can deliver milk, and you like right now we're delivering vegetables to something. You can customize your vehicles. I think you can paint them, and I think you can like put logos on the doors and stuff if you so choose to. Um, you can drive buses, and you can drive taxis, and you can fix your cars up, and you can build houses, and you can build garages and fill them with furniture and add fancy lights to your cars and go to the grocery store and most of these buildings, not all of them, but a lot of them, you can go inside of. I'm a bit of a racer. I just finished. Oh, a World Rally Championship. That's a pretty good game. I love World Rally. Like watching racing. If I'm gonna watch like a racing event, it's most likely going to be WRC World Racing Champion. I love that World Rally. I mean World Rally Championship, not World Racing Championship. What's wrong with me? I really have got to like invert that thumbstick. Oh, we're gonna creep up on this. We're gonna drive through the grass. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. We're gonna go. Let's go, bro. Oh, we're stuck. We should not have gone through the grass. If we had fixed if this was our truck and we fixed it up and we weren't just borrowing it, we could like install like locking diffs and things. Yeah, let's call the tow truck. And we're going to tow to nearest road. Yes. Okay, let's see. We'll go up here and take the road, I guess. I guess we'll take the road. Without the vehicles being fixed up, they don't do very well off road. But like I said, you can install locking differentials and you can change all the gearing up. I should go and find a repair shop and show you guys all the things. Oh, we probably can't do it to this car because we don't own it. See, we made 6 grand right there. Drive the trophy taxi. No thanks, bro. But see, like this is the thing. Once you get into like the tutorial stuff, it takes you from vehicle to vehicle, and we've already drove the taxi. Let's go to our house and we'll find where's our house? Oh, it's down this way. Okay. Right, that's our house right there, right? Yeah. So you can come to your house. You actually can do this from like any parking spot, right? So like any parking spot that looks green like this, you can just summon your vehicle, like any of the vehicles you own. So that is our car, right? So this is our car. Man, I hope that truck doesn't despawn. Oof. Oh, we got T-bone right there. So this is the closest repair shop. So you can go in. We're not going to fix up this car, but I'm going to show you guys. So you go into here, right? And you can repair your car, right? So like it tells you everything that's wrong with your car. The biggest thing is you always want to repair is your radiator. Yeah, what man? That racing is like there's a joke that goes around saying like, do you know how you make a small fortune racing? You start with a large fortune, right? Racing is so expensive at every level. It doesn't matter if you're like just racing like at your local circuit or if you're like a professional race car driver. It's so expensive. I know people that just go broke racing, like going to the drag strips and stuff. So there's, you can repair it, you can do the decals and stuff, right? You can. I believe you can upload pictures maybe. I don't know how to do that, but you can. You obviously can paint your car different colors. This is the thing right here. Okay, so like the parts. So you can go in and change your tires, right? So like whatever kind of tires you want. Put off road tires on your car if that's what you wish to do. I don't recommend you put off road tires on that, but you can go in and add different kinds of wheels, different designs. I wish it was daytime so we could see them a little better. So there's that, right? You can go in and change your suspension, right? So like the angles, the spring rates, the height, the everything's right. All of this affects how your car handles and how much it can tow, how much it can carry in the back of it, things like that. And that becomes more important when you start talking about like tow trucks and big trucks and pickups and things like that that like haul loads in them. So you want to like increase the the rear suspensions. You can obviously upgrade your brake pads. You can upgrade your engines, your radiators. Radiators a big one because if you have a lot of load behind your truck and stuff, you can really overheat your engine and like smoke stuff starts coming out of the radiator. But yeah, so like everything here is very customizable. You can change the ratio of your final drive and stuff, so you can make your car shift more, like go through the gears faster, or have more torque, more low end torque, or more. It's all very complicated, but yeah, it is very customizable. This is called the LSD, the limited slip differential. I don't know if you know what that means, but like I said, you can put in like lockers and like limited slip dips and things like that to help you go off road in your different vehicles. Some of them have like four-wheel drive, some of them have six-wheel drive, some of them have four low, four high, six low, six high. But yeah, the so you just go into a shop like this and customize your vehicle and repair it. Hopefully, Jesus Christ, dude, there's our truck. Okay, good. We don't want this garbage. We want this truck. So this is the thing we tried to do when we first started playing is do some delivery jobs. We're gonna do a couple of delivery jobs real quick. And so you find I think this place sells furniture. Are you a hitchhiker, bro? Oh, we will get us a hitchhiker. Yeah, he's a hitchhiker, right? Where's his little green box? Let's go like nap. Let's go to sleep. So it's daytime. So you go to your house. You can sleep day or night anytime you want to. If you want it to be nighttime all the time, you're some kind of vampire and you want to play only at nighttime. You can just go in your house and you just get in bed and you just sleep, right? Lever, if you think that's a crash, you should watch me for a little bit. I am the king of crashes in this game. I am 100% the king of crashes. Then you just get up, right? And now it's daytime. Yeah, I'm the king of crashes. I'm blind, right? I'm legally blind. Here I'm giving people like a driving demonstration, legally blind guy. Where is? Oh, it might not let me do it because I don't own this vehicle. I don't know why it won't let me do it. It should let me do a hitchhiker because this truck seats two. So normally, when you are just have like a two-seater truck, you can pick up a hitchhiker. So you can haul cargo, right? So we've shown this before, but um, let's go in like a little bit longer one, right? Let's go on a short one, also. And that is all of our cargo. Bro, I don't know why it won't let me pick you up. You're a hitchhiker, I can tell. And one of my favorite things is, right, so I'm gonna set my controller down now and read chat. That's a next level role play, Vampire Ambulance Man. Anyone who is dangerously injured is a donor. Absolutely. And like I think that can be like really funny, right? So like it like because I have a second computer, right? And I can get a second account, obviously, and be able to film it from like and play different characters against each other, right? So I do the voices, be like, "I'm Joe, I'm the truck," and like like do these voices and like write these funny things. I think it could be a really funny series. I kind of hope because like the town is kind of cool, and it kind of has like almost a cartoony vibe to it a little bit, because of the polygon. If you look at the wheels, right, in this game, they're like absolute polygons. They have like a million flat spots, so it has a very cartoony vibe, and I think it could be like really kind of funny series for me to do. And but I have to learn how to like edit in DaVinci Resolve first. And I'm also waiting on the update, so don't expect that anytime soon. But that is the long term plans for this game. But like I talk about this game so much in my other streams and stuff, people are like, oh, "We want you to play like MotorTown. We want to see MotorTown. Play MotorTown. Like we're talking about it, Joe does." And so I'm letting the AI drive right now. So like there's an AI button. Um, you can set up company routes and like have all your AI drivers do all the jobs for you. If that's what you want to do, you can just kind of manage it and stuff. But yeah, but yeah, you can be a vampire ambulance driver if that's how you wanted to play. If you wanted to pretend you were a vampire ambulance driver, then so be it. Like do whatever you think is fun to do, and that's kind of the beauty of this game is do whatever you think is fun to do. I did not even remotely mark out where these jobs are. Where is this? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right, so we're gonna take back over now that I'm done reading chat and talking. That is one of the things I think is cool too, though, is that like if you need to look away, if you need to read a like a Discord message, or if you need to like read chat, you can just kick on your AI driver. Woo! We barely scraped by that one, right? Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Oh, we could go to the bank and get a loan, maybe. I don't know how much they'll loan us since we're such a low level. So, like the amount of money you can borrow for vehicles and things, increases as your driver level increases. Because obviously they don't want you buying like the best cars in the game on the first day. That's right, Tokyo Drift, baby. And all of the vehicles have like sport, drift, and comfort, right? So if you want to like drift in like the pickups, no, they don't cost any. I mean, when you set up your company and stuff, they do. But like this one right here, I can just kick it on anytime I want to and like lean back in my chair. It doesn't cost anything. The company drivers cost, but it's very minimal. It's more like about the fuel and stuff you have to spend doing it, but yeah, I can kick on the AI driver anytime I want to, and then just as easily turn it off and drive myself. I think we're gonna drive by the one of like the racetracks, right? So we might stop in. Wait, maybe these are the racetracks. Hang on, let me look at the map. Yeah, that's one of. I think this is one of the racetracks. So that there's some racetracks there, and there's some racetracks here, and there's a racetrack here. I want to say this is a racetrack, maybe. But yeah, absolutely. This is one of the racetracks. I mean, we can go over there and look at it if you guys want to go look at the racetrack. I know people really like the racing and stuff, but I've never really done too much of the racing. But I do know this is one of the racetracks. There are some cars you can buy and some cars you can manufacture. And I do know that a lot of the servers are just like there are some strictly just racing servers where that's all they do. Oh, we're gonna get squirrely. But yeah, you can take. I think this one is the go kart one. Maybe there's like these little go karts you can buy or rent, or maybe I think this is the go kart track. They're like little bitty tiny carts. Obviously, I can drive my truck here too. They don't care. I tried racing XP. I tried. We're getting racing XP right now. And this is how you get your driver level up, just driving around the racetrack and stuff. Tokyo Drift, baby. Look at that. This might be a drift, like a drift track. Oh, look at that. We got a official time. Oh, these are like the cars and stuff you can rent maybe for the track. I know there's not a tow truck here, right? And you can go in and get your cartoons and stuff here, but I'm pretty sure you can rent that green car. Oh, you can rent the carts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, this is a kart track. See? It's got like little go-karts. I was pretty sure this was a kart track. Now we should get back to delivering our deliveries. But yeah, there are kart tracks, there's like full-on racetracks, there's ovals, there's oh, we're gonna be stuck for sure. Come on, little truck. We'll tow truck it out of here. Tow us to the nearest road. That's fine. Yeah, tow us over here, bro. You can just tow us right here. But yeah, there's all kinds of different racing and things because I know people get excited about that. But yeah, it has racing. It has kart racing. It has like I don't think it has drag racing, but I think there's a dirt track and I think there's like an oval and I think there's a road course that you can and like there's some like really nice sports cars and stuff you can buy. Maybe we'll go by the sports car dealership and show those off. Like I said, I love this game. It's so good because whatever it is that you like to do, you can do it. Yeah, the AI driver doesn't cost anything. He's driving right now. He's hauling it. But yeah, they don't cost anything. But yeah, you can rent the carts or buy them or whatever you want to do. I'm gonna turn this guy off and I'm gonna like floor it and maybe I can make the truck overheat so you guys can see that. I'm pretty sure this truck is damaged at least a little bit, right? I tried Tokyo Drift, baby. Yeah. And this game is super cheap, and especially when it goes on sale, it's like $10. It's like $20 a regular price. And they are constantly updating it. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't make the truck overheat already. Because we have it like maxed to the floor right now. Like my controller is like vibrating like crazy because we're just hammered down right now. This is you can see the temperature is going up. It might overheat here in just a second. That's super not good for it, but I kind of want to just show you what happens whenever you overheat. That's right, 132 kilometers per hour, 81 mph. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, we've been. Oh, there you go. See, now it's overheating, right? So like now we need to like back off. And if we had some coolant, we could pull over and put coolant in the radiator and get everything back under control. But we're gonna just like take it easy a little bit. We're gonna turn on our AI and let them cool it off. But yeah, you can stop at the gas stations and like buy coolant, keep coolant in your inventory and stuff, and like repair your car on the side of the road if it overheats and stuff. But yeah, if you hammer down, if you just like gas pedal all the way to the floor all the time on a straightaway, if you haven't done upgrades to say like your radiator and things, which is like the most important thing you probably should start with. If you haven't done your radiator upgrades, you're probably going to overheat if you're hauling a load. So yeah, it you can get like brake wear and tire wear and things like that that can affect your driving abilities. As far as that, I think you can even get flat tires if you put things that are too heavy in your vehicle. So if you put like a steel coil in the back of this truck right here, you'll flatten the tires. But yeah, so yeah, there are going to be some videos about this game. I don't know how many more streams there will be. Maybe just this one. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I do enjoy playing this in my free time, and I'm pretty jazzed about the this is literally why I'm learning how to edit videos with the DaVinci Resolve because I want to make this series. I want to get into things like animation and storytelling and like narrative stuff, not just exclusively Minecraft, but maybe even some like Minecraft animation and stuff. But yeah, I want to use this game as like a storytelling device and maybe download some mods and some things and stuff and things like that. Oh! I accidentally hit the wrong button and got out of the car. Where is that trying to tell us to go? Oh, that must be trying to tell us to go to the other drop off point, but we don't want to go to the other drop off point. We want to go here. Okay, I'm gonna just drive myself a like this is a gas station right here, and I think it's the only one on this end of the map. There might be two actually, but all the rest of the gas stations are closed until you start bringing fuel to them. So you can get big fuel tankers, you can get small fuel trucks, you can. I think there's actually a couple little small trailers you can haul fuel in, or other liquids. You can haul milk or fuel or water. You can haul all kinds of things. But yeah, I'm gonna start branching out into other games and maybe like storytelling things instead of just streaming Minecraft. I mean, I'm still gonna stream Minecraft. I'm gonna play on Broke Rock quite a bit, at least until the end of the season, which I think is like December, January, somewhere around there, maybe February. I don't know. The but yeah, I'm gonna start doing like more story driven things, narratives, animations, edited stuff is what I'm getting at. Not just streams. Yeah, but I thought it'd be cool to show people this game because like I really really like it, and I've been playing a lot of Roadcraft. Maybe we'll stream Roadcraft tomorrow. I don't know how much y'all would be into that. It's kind of like Mud Runner meets like Construction Simulator, but we could actually get the wheel out and set that up. I've been wanting to play that with the wheel. I've only played Roadcraft with the controller. Yeah, there's some stretches in this southern part of the map that are just like way long with nothing to see. But there are some big paying record jobs down here too. I'm almost tempted to switch back to my other save file because I'm like such a high level wrecker that I can just rent a wrecker that because like the big wreckers are cool. Even the little ones are cool. I can be lying, but I wonder what level you have to be to rent the small wrecker. Because if you have enough guts, you can do almost any of the jobs with the little wrecker. You just hammer down, just hit it hard as you can, and like you're gonna damage the vehicle, but who cares? It's so fun. Like I said, I would Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Saw it, and there wasn't nothing I could do about it. You can drive like trucks that haul sand. You can drive cement trucks. You can drive. I mean, there's. Oh, bro, we missed our turn. That cop is gonna be on that road, and we're going to have to just poke along, or he's gonna get all mad and butt hurt. Like if we fly by this cop, we're gonna get arrested. Not arrested, but we're gonna get a big ticket. So I guess we'll be good and just poke along, right? What is a electric car cop doing way out here? Like you're far from charging ports, bro. And I know this seems like an off-road section, but this is nothing. There's like this coal run that is all off-road, and it is crazy. There's like all these little bridges you have to cross and like muddy areas and stuff, and like tiny little winding roads. Yeah, this is like a dirt road. It's not even really considered off-road. Be like, bruh, come on, bruh. You're doing 20 miles an hour. What's the speed limit here? 25? Bruh. Yeah, I need to fix that inverted thumbstick. Let's risk it for the biscuit, right? You want to race, Copper? You want to race? All right. Where is this delivery at? Way This is gonna be way back on the island, on the first island. After we make this delivery, we are going to go check out the wreckers and see what it costs to rent one. 'Cause I think the wrecker jobs are the coolest. That is my favorite thing to do in the game. That's right. Alabama Drift, bro. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about this game. And if it was a $60 game, I might not recommend it so highly, but there's all these dump trucks. There's all kind. I mean, there's like little passenger cars that look like MX, Mazda Miatas and stuff. I mean, there is all kinds of stuff. There's motorcycles. There's bread trucks. There's man, we are so stuck. We're not getting out of that. Yeah, we are not getting out of that. Yeah, we Tokyo drifted that one down in the ditch. We were never. We don't have off-road tires. We don't have locking hubs. We don't have any of the stuff that we would need to get out of that. But yeah, once you start buying vehicles, right, and you can get those off-road cars that do the off-road stuff, and you won't get stuck, and you won't need to be towed out. And there's even off-road wreckers and off-road uh, fuel delivery trucks and off-road all kinds of things. And you can turn up or down the amount of traffic, right? I think we're at like 150%, something like that. And I enjoy it with more cars. I think the max is like 500% maybe. And I can adjust this camera to be further back, further close. I mean, there's obviously different perspectives. You can be inside the car. You can change your speedometer to kilometers. It's very customizable to how you like to play. Oh, oh, we wrecked. Is that an ambulance? We wrecked the ambulance, man. Oh, we're gonna get. If you hit somebody pretty hard, they'll call the cops, and so the cops are coming. We're wanted. Oh, well, this is a bad time to overheat, bro. This is a bad time to overheat. We are on the run, bro. We don't got time to overheat. We do not have time to overheat, man. If you hit the front of your car, you're more likely to overheat because you've damaged your radiator. Bro, we did not have time to overheat. We're wanted. We're wanted by the fuzz. We need to go to a repair shop. Man, we do not have time for this. The next gas station, you guys. Yeah, 200% cars. That sounds right. The we need to stop at the next gas station repair shop. Y'all need to. Oh, I hear the cops. They're coming. We're gonna get a ticket. We're gonna have to get a huge ticket. Like there's like a big bus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll use my profile that has a bunch of stuff unlocked. It's really high level driver level, so that I can drive the like advanced police cars and the tow trucks and all the trucks and things. It has like tons of money and stuff. I'll use that for the series, but yeah, bruh, we are wanted. The cop is right behind us. Yeah, look, he's right there, man. We're not gonna get away from this one. We're not gonna get away. We're gonna get busted. Oh, I can't see. Oh, I rear-ended another car. I don't want to pull over. I don't want to pull over, cops. We're gonna get a huge ticket. I don't see any other way around this. We're gonna get a huge ticket. Yeah, we are getting a huge, huge ticket. Okay, let's just stop so we can just cut this nonsense out. Yeah, what was the ticket? Let's see. What did the ticket cost? $300. What a scam! Yeah, what a scam this is. What a scam them cops are. M- uh, revenue agents for the government. I did take out an ambulance. I did take out an. They really should not give me a driver's license. I blame the government. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I want to start over for this right here, just kind of show people what like a new player would experience and things. But like for like the edited series, I would obviously do that like a more experienced profile. Like you said, there are all these videos that are like make $1 million in 10 minutes, and I'm just like they're using all these like glitches and exploits and things, and I'm just like, Bro, that ain't about me. Like, I just genuinely enjoy games that I play a lot of. I just genuinely enjoy them. I don't care about like maxing out stuff. I don't like Minecraft. I can play Minecraft 10 hours a day every day for the rest of my life. I kind of feel like that about this game too. I could literally just like find things to do in it. And my profile I played a lot on my and I see these people on Discord and stuff, right? Oh, here's a garage. We should pull in here. I see people on their Discord and stuff, and some of these people are driver level like 1,000. I mean, like they have some serious time in this game. The good thing about this, no, bro, we don't want to summon a vehicle. We want to repair our car. Is this not a repair place, bro? Oh, this is not a oh, because we haven't like restored it. We haven't like the only thing we can do here is buy gas. That's one of those parking spots where you can summon a vehicle. We don't want to summon a vehicle. We want to repair this one. We're gonna have to go back to the main um island to find a gas station, I think. Wait, maybe we can buy coolant. Maybe we can go in here and buy coolant. I don't know if the gas station is open. Which would go a long way to not overheating is to just buy some coolant. One of the things, see, like in this game, you can sit on all the furniture and stuff. Yeah, it has a lot of yeah, bro. Open the door, bro. Oh, this is not a fully operational gas station yet. That you see this a lot on the southern island is these kind of partial gas stations that aren't really open because you haven't sent them fuel and stuff. You can buy gas at this one, though. I know that for a fact. But if you want them to be operational, you have to like start delivering fuel to them. We are not waiting in this line, bro. We have an overheating vehicle. We're gonna ruin our head gasket. We don't have time for all this, bro. Yeah, we don't have time to wait in lines. We got a hot package of vegetables or something in the back of our truck. Even though I don't see any cargo in the back of our truck. Which way was this to go? I'm so turned around right now. Oh, this way. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, some of those gas stations in the south aren't repair shops yet. Once you start delivering fuel and things to them, they turn into like better fuel stations. Some of them are completely closed. Maybe we can stop back by the racetracks because they have tuning shops for sure. Why are there lineups? I don't know what that means. What does that mean, lineups? Oh, I don't know. Just at certain intersections, there's always going to be traffic. That's one of them back there by that gas station. There's always traffic there. And sometimes the more you hang out in an area, right? So like if you just kind of like piddle around in a certain area, like traffic will start backing up. If that's what you mean. If you mean by lineups, you mean traffic jam. What's up, Jomica? The man, our truck is in a bad way. We might just have to abandon this thing. It is in a bad, bad way. We are. You see all these warning labels right here, like all the little warning lights. We are in a bad way with this truck. We are in a bad way. We have overheating. We have check engine. We have uh, body damage. We have all the things. We're in bad. We are hammered down right now at 17 miles an hour. This is hammered down. This is what happens when you loan a blind guy your truck. I was meeting the traffic jam. There did not seem to be a reason because we have traffic so high. But I like traffic being a little higher. If you turn it way down, it's like a ghost town. Yeah, 1.6 miles per gallon. We have done we front end collided with an ambulance a while ago. So we might this might be my fault. The that ambulance jumped right out in front of me. It had a gun. That ambulance had a gun. Self defense. But yeah, we are in a bad way right now with this truck. We have got to stop at the somewhere. Where are we at? Okay, we're right there. The next tuning shop is probably going to be right here. So let's set our AI to drive it there. That ambulance had a knife. I did the right thing. That was self defense. The yeah, I have the AI driving now because I'm tired of driving this busted truck. I mean, we could teleport back to our base, but then we'd lose this truck. We'd have to go find a new truck and all the stuff and things. You know, we could just teleport out of this truck. Let's do that because we wanted to go check out records anyways, right? So let's yeah, we'll just teleport out of that. I am done with that busted truck. We want to go there. It costs $100. Okay, and we'll just summon our car. Our car might already be here. Yeah. All right, let's go to the tow truck place. I want to say the tow truck place is like right here. No, the tow truck place is. You know, and every time there's like an update, there'll be like a new section, you know, like right here. Even though you could go there right now, like they always add new stuff in like the blank areas. And there is a huge update on the horizon right now. I want to say that's the tow truck driver. Yeah, that is the tow truck. Okay. I mean, this car is not much better, but it's a little bit better than that, in a better shape than that truck. Don't bust the vehicles. That was not my fault, Zero. That ambulance jumped right out in front of me. Yeah, we all saw that ambulance jump out in front of me. I mean, I did use and abuse that truck a little bit because I overheated it on purpose that one time, and it was kind of all downhill after that. The ambulance didn't help it any. I mean, it was oh, we're wanted by the cops for speeding. Oof. I'm gonna say eastbound down, loaded up and trucking, right? Like breaker 19, breaker 19. I think that's the bus place. You can buy buses and like fix them up and stuff right there. That's the bus place. All the different vehicles have. Oh, if the tow truck. If we can't do tow trucks, and obviously we won't be able to do the luxury vehicles, but we are going to go look at them if we can't. If we can't buy them, we're going to go look at them. Did I know what was lost? Oh, the police. Yeah, we lost the police. Now this is the straightest road in the game, right? It's really long. That's right. We're gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go. I have a damage to my vehicle. Did you know that? I already did know that. Thanks. I wonder if there's probably a way to turn all that stuff off. There's probably a way to turn off all those little warning messages. I just haven't looked into it. Like this game is like half like arcade type driver game, right? And it's like half simulator. It's like the faster cars, it drives kind of like an arcade racer, right? But like then it has all the like utility vehicles and stuff. And we really need to start like carrying like radiator fluid, like coolant. Why is everything so far away? Exactly. This map is huge. This map is huge. It's so big. And like I said, the south part of the map is even bigger. It is just like massive amounts of driving. It is like we haven't even gone down to the second harbor down there, where we have to drive through the desert. Because it is literally nothing down there. Did we just go past our? We did go past our turn, didn't we? Wait, are we still supposed to be delivering something? I think we're still supposed to be delivering vegetables. Bro, that job is over. I'm gonna have to figure out how to cancel that. That job's over, bro. Maybe we could go rescue our broken down truck. We'll rent a tow truck. We'll go rescue that. We'll deliver the vegetables. How about that? Before we go rent a tow truck, the smallest one probably, I am going to repair my car. Yeah, we'll just repair all for $107. It's fine. Like this truck right here is enormous. This boom slides all the way back and forth like that. It also raises up and it spins around. And it has like a wheel lift. This thing is amazing. This truck is amazing truck. This is the you can haul cars on this one. This is the off-road wrecker, right? This is the off-road fuel delivery truck. I don't know why it's here, but it's not a wrecker. This is a flatbed wrecker, obviously. You can deliver cars with that pretty easily. This is the kind of medium-sized wrecker, right? So like large pickup, like F450, that kind of thing, you know? Even though it looks like an old C20 or C30 Chevrolet. Yeah, yeah. This is for flipping over like cement trucks and towing the heaviest of heavy trucks. That's what this is for. What we're gonna rent, hopefully, is this little bitty dory truck right here. So we're gonna have dory tow and dory. Do we have $30,000? We might just buy it. We do not. I don't think we have 30,000. How much money do we have? We have. Where's our money? Oh, we have 13,000. Okay, we don't have enough to buy it. Wait, can we rent this one? Oh, driver level 10. Okay, that makes sense. Let's rent. Okay, let's go down here. Where did we leave our truck? I want to say we left our truck. There it is, right there, right? That is our truck right there. Okay, that is our truck. Let's go get the dory. Yeah, we're on a rescue mission, and then we can complete. We'll tow it uh, to the because like had we used the onboard record calling service and towed it to a garage, we would have lost our cargo. But if we go do it this way, if we go tow it ourselves, we won't lose our cargo. Be like dun 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 dun. Dun. We're on a super support mission. You don't see very many tow trucks drifting, right? That's pretty rare, I'm thinking. They probably don't do it more than once. I mean, we would pretty soon be able to buy this, and we do a few more jobs and things. If we just do a few more jobs, we can just buy the dory wrecker. This is the kind of the alternative to the owner share, like that other truck we're using. It's an owner share truck, and this is a rental, so we pay by the minute with this. I could have the AI drive, but that's not nearly as fun. I mean, like they do a pretty good job, but the game's not about AI driving. I know a lot of people that do that that just will like select the job, then like they let the AI drive. Like people talk about that on Discord all the time. I'm like, bro, you are doing everything but playing the game. And so like I might let the AI drive for a minute, but the I enjoy the driving. I was I was having this exact conversation with someone earlier about a certain group of people that play Minecraft. And it's kind of like the tech bros, right? Like the tech community. They will go to any length to not have to play Minecraft. They will make programs, use all kinds of add-ons and like version switching and like do all these like fantabulous things outside of the game of Minecraft so that they don't have to play Minecraft. And that's just for Bedrock, but Java is the same way. There are people that made this thing called Baritone, right? It's an AI program that plays Minecraft for them. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people that would make them create an AI to play Minecraft for you? Like that is the fun thing, and you are doing unfun things so that AI can do the fun thing. Like that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'm like, that is backwards. Like you are doing coding and 10,000 other things so that you don't have to play a video game. That that just doesn't make sense in my brain. But like I said, I will throw AI on sometimes just so I can like read chat and stuff because like it does a good job. But yeah, yeah, I've seen these guys that do all that stuff, and I'm just like, bro, you are missing the whole entire point. you are missing the experience of playing Minecraft. I mean, if you're gonna do all that, you might as well go create an AI that makes money or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm the idiot. Maybe I'm the idiot that doesn't understand. But I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't get video game playing AIs at all. I mean, this one's kind of useful because, like I said, it allows me to read chat and stuff. But yeah, I don't use it when I'm not streaming. I just wreck my cars. Listen up, AI. You're not doing a good job, bro. Just kidding. That was totally me. Yeah, that was totally me. the Yeah, I think there might be like a little indicator. Yeah, there's like a little there's like a little green indicator right there when it's AI, right there above the speedometer. So when that green light is on, oh, what's going on here, AI? What are you doing with your life? Oh, look at that AI! Look at AI! Not doing so good, AI. Yeah, look at that. Look at what AI is doing. What are you doing with your life, bro? That is AI. Okay, now I'm going to turn it off. Now this is me. I gotta clean up AI's business here. What are you doing with your life, AI? Let me get you pointed straight again. Turn it back on. Yeah, AI was all over the map. I think that might have been my fault because I clicked AI on and off while I was going around a corner and stuff. That might have been my fault a little bit. But but yeah, AI was just like letting it fly right there. I think we're gonna go by the truck place. We might stop in there and look at stuff. No, we're not. We're not gonna go to the truck place. The truck place is like over here somewhere. Here it is, right here. You can like rent all these crazy trucks, like trash trucks and dump trucks and 18 wheelers and army trucks and all kinds of things. I think they call those. It looks kind of like a deuce and a half, right? I think they call it the Jamusi. Like, there's all these weird names for all these vehicles because they can't use actual names because they know it's licensed. So kind of like GTA does, how they just make up names for all the cars. Yeah, yeah. If you're in the middle of squirreling, it's not time to click on AI because AI does not know how to drift. AI does not correct squirreling. You have to be going straight before you click on the AI because otherwise it does not do squirreling very well. So yeah, keep your squirreling underhand when you wanna click on the AI. But yeah, it does a pretty good job. I mean, like sometimes if I'm going on a really long road, like a long haul with the 18 wheeler, I'll turn on the AI and go to the bathroom or like go get something to drink or whatever, or like respond to a couple of Discord messages. But yeah, most for the most part, I don't use the AI driver too much because in my opinion, it kind of takes away from the game a little bit. And I would never use AI to play Minecraft. That seems so bizarre to me to like get an AI to play Minecraft for you. I guess the guy that created it, right? Like it was kind of an exercise for him to see if he could do it. But then everyone else who uses it, right? Like what is their excuse? Like why are they using the AI to play Minecraft for them? I think it's called baritone or something like that. So like I kind of get the guy who created it is that he kind of wanted to just like he's proving that he can do it, you know? But then I don't get the other people using it. I don't get that at all. But also the guy that created it, like, why, bro? Yeah, they're cheating themselves out of fun. Imagine that, cheating yourself out of a good time. I don't understand. I don't get it at all. Like I said, maybe there is a possibility that I'm the idiot that I don't understand. There is always the possibility that I'm the idiot. It's about 50, 60% chance at all times that I'm the idiot and I don't understand. But I don't get AI playing Minecraft at all. And how good do the graphics in this game look? This is made by 4 people. I mean, the graphics in this game are easily as good as like most AAA games, except for the wheels, obviously, because they look like Lara Croft and Tomb Raider boobs. You know, like polygons and stuff. But other than the tires in this game, everything else looks pretty good. But yeah, look at the reflections. Look at that Unreal 5 engine. That's what does that. Oh, look at that. We had to rent a truck. Oh, we're level 9 already? We're about to be level 10 before you know it, and we'll be driving some better cars. At level 10, you get some pretty nice stuff. I think you have to be like level 200 in wrecking to drive that big tow truck. I mean, like I said, I kind of get the guy that created it, right? Because like he's just like, oh, hey, I'm a really good programmer. I'm gonna like as a fun project, I'm gonna make an AI that plays Minecraft. But all the other people, I don't understand at all. Like, go touch some grass. Yeah, we can drive the bigger buses that like make more sense on the routes and stuff. Like the bigger buses actually do make a little more sense to do them. Those little buses, I don't fully understand. So this is a really pretty simple wrecker, right? Man, these shadows are the wrong time of day for me to be doing stuff. You just back up to your car, set your parking brake, right? Get out. Now you can buy cones and you can like be all like role playing and like put up your safety cones and do all your stuff and things, right? So you just go up to the control box like this and you say use control panels and we're going to tilt down and we're going to hook it and we're going to tilt up and we're going to pick up the front wheels where the front wheels are not touching the ground, but not so much that the back end of the truck drags on the ground. Now we could like let's say this truck was like needed to winch it. We could grab the winch, right? Bro, we do not want to be holding the strap. What is wrong with this game? And we could pick up the winch controller, right? So like the winch, and we could hook it on to anything we want to hook it on. So like we could hook it on right there if we wanted to, right? So now we got that. And then you go back to the winch and you grab the controller, and now we can winch in, winch out all the things, right? Will AI hook up a car when you are using it? No, they will not. You have to do all the towing stuff manually. I mean, they'll drive it. Once I have it hooked up, they'll drive the tow truck, but they won't do the hooking up. But we're not going to winch that because we obviously don't want to winch that. We're going to unhook. Oh, we don't want to unhook. Sorry. Oof. We are going to rehook that. Let's see. Use control. Tilt down. We will hook. We will tilt back up, and like I said, we luckily our hook came off of that somehow, whatever, and we will. Yeah, see the AI will drive. This is the AI driving. They'll drive the tow truck. They just won't hook it up. But essentially, all the tow trucks work very similar. Even the ones with the wheel lifts and things. Some of them have like outriggers, and some of them have like booms that swivel and do all kinds of things. I do not have damaged parts. Yeah, so the AI will drive the truck, and it allows me to like swing the camera around. So you could do like really like cool panoramic shot, like cinematic shots like this, which is one of the things I was thinking about, like for like the edited series I wanted to do is that like you can do a lot of cool camera stuff because you have AI driving and I think it is no, it's not F1, it's F. Oh, that's wrong. I did something terrible. Oh, that did turn off my HUD. Yeah, so you can turn off your HUD. You can do like kind of like graphical things to like make it more of a. You can I think that you can turn off more parts of the HUD than just that, but yeah, like I said, I thought this game would make like a really cool series that you could kind of like tell different stories through different. Like you could just make up names of people that live in the city and pretend to be them and make like a episode about them. Like I thought it'd be kind of cool to do. It's kind of a like a exercise in storytelling. As far as I know, we are headed to the delivery. We're gonna go deliver those vegetables or whatever it is that we're delivering. It should be like I don't remember where it is, but it's like up here somewhere. Okay, it's down here. Yes. As far as I know, it's like right here. As far as I know, that's where the tow truck is driving. Yeah, sort of, kind of like that, right? Like I've always kind of wanted to make like an animated series and things like that. I think that stuff's cool. I just do think it's cool, and that's what I want to do with like content and stuff. And I still want to play Minecraft because I still love Minecraft. I love it so much. I play like literally every day, even if I don't stream. Just know that I'm on the server. I'm making map or I'm digging. I'm doing something. So I tomorrow we'll be back on Broke Rock. Hopefully, we're gonna start construction on the new Birch House 2.0. I normally we stream till 11, but I think I'm gonna stop at 10 tonight. So like I know another 15, 20 minutes. Maybe we'll go to 11. I'm kind of excited now that we have like wreckers. I'm kind of excited by that. I do like the wrecker jobs. Let's see. Turn off the taxi jobs. We don't want the truck jobs. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. Mm, we don't want that either. We don't want any hitchhikers. So yeah, I do think I'm gonna like we'll do a few record jobs, right? Just to kind of like understand them and how they work and stuff. Man, look at that! Look at that AI cooking. He's 114 kilometers an hour. He's cooking, man. Yeah, he's cooking it. Man, AI, you are drunk or something. Look at this AI, right? Like you are drunk, bro. You are supposed to be the tow truck driver. How's it gonna look if I have to call a tow truck driver? How's that gonna look, bro? This AI, what's wrong with him? You gotta watch this AI sometimes. Yeah, bro, that would be so embarrassing. That would be so embarrassing to have to call the tow truck driver to come get my tow truck out. I used to work maintenance, and I would go around to all these different properties, right, checking the lights and the timers and all the things that like a property management would need. So we go around and we check all the filters, and because like we check on the property for the owners, right? Because they never go there. And one of the properties was this really big building. It was like 6 or 7 stories, and it had a notorious problem with the elevators because they were just really old. And one time I had to call the fire department to come get me out of the elevator. And when the fireman opened the door, it was so embarrassing to have to explain that I'm the maintenance man in this building. They're like, "Oh, hey, do you work in this building?" I was like, "I'm the maintenance guy." They're like, "Oh, that's so embarrassing." I'm like, "It sure is." But like I didn't obviously I don't work on elevators, because that's a very specialized thing, but I I was in that elevator for about 45 minutes. It was kind of one of those weird things where you're just like, well, this sucks. There's nothing to do in here. My cell phone barely works. It's like this sucks. And I learned an interesting fact is that a lot of those little telephones in the corners of the elevators don't do anything anymore. A lot of those are disconnected. Depending on your city, your city may have a code requiring them, but if your city doesn't have a code requiring those little phones to work, they probably don't. It was an Otis elevator. It absolutely was an Otis elevator, and it broke down, and I had to have the fire department come rescue me. I called my boss. I was like, "Listen, I'm stuck in the elevator. What do you mean do about it?" And he was like, "Well, just use that little telephone." I'm like, "Well, I tried that, and the telephone doesn't work." And he was like, "Well, I'll call the owner of the building." So he calls the owner, and he calls me back in like 15 minutes, and he's like, "The owner just said call the fire department." And I was like, "Okay." I was like, and the fireman could not have been nicer. The elevator was like I don't know, just a couple of inches off from the floor, right? So like I had to like step up like 2 3 inches to get out of the elevator, and that was enough for the elevator doors not to open. And, see, fun fact, you cannot open those elevator doors from the inside unless you have a special tool. That little hole that's in the door is what unlocks the latches. So you have to have a little special tool that, like, fits in that hole to unlock elevator doors. Yeah, I learned a lot about elevator doors that day. But as the maintenance guy, those lights are top notch in that elevator because I made sure those things worked all the time. So I would come into these buildings and like I would walk the entire building and like check all the lights, make sure all the lights in the building worked, and I would replace the air filters and do all those things, those kind of things. Well, some of the air filters have to be replaced by like HVAC technicians because you have to like crack open the machines and stuff to get to them. But the ones that I could replace, I did replace, and all the light bulbs and stuff and things like that. This can't possibly be the right place. Where are we delivering something to? Okay, let's just drop the truck. Let's go back to the repair place. Let's find us a repair. Bro, are you drunk? I know you saw me getting out of that. Let's pull up here, drop the truck, go in and get it repaired, and see if we can find the delivery place we need to go to. Um, yeah, let's. Oh, we don't want to drive. We don't want to drive. We clicked the wrong thing. Let's see. Use control panel. We'll say tilt down. We'll say unhook. Yeah, GG, bro. We'll get in this truck right here. Now, luckily, the repair bill for this will be nothing because this is not our truck. $0. Yeah, replace those, bro. We're not cheaping out. That's not our money. We're not cheaping out. We're gonna spend it up. Okay, this truck should have a delivery place they go to. No, we're not trying to drive the stupid taxi, bro. I think we have a delivery to make, don't we? Did I mistake that? Did we make all the deliveries? Man, they can give that dream up. We're not going to go drive taxis. Yeah, luckily the lights in that elevator work perfect. We are not, we are absolutely not going to go drive the taxi. They can give that dream up. Okay, let's see. What do we want to drive here? I mean, we can make some serious money right here, but it is a long drive. So, okay, let's go deliver this one up here first. Oh, this must be a racetrack. Look at all these tuning shops. There wouldn't be a bunch of tuning shops if that wasn't a racetrack. I don't know what it is, but we're going to go find out, right? Oh, you know what we did not do is we did not strap our cargo down. There we go. GG, everybody strapping the cargo down. You can buy like a super flashlight, but I think you get it down like really far in the southern part of the game, down at the gas station. Yeah, but when you are just sitting in the elevator, I just sat on the floor, and when you sit there, you start like, even though your internet's kind of slow because you're in this big metal box, you start googling things about elevators and finding all about them. You're thinking like, well, what if the fire department doesn't come? What if it takes them like 5 hours? Like, how am I going to get out of this thing? And you start thinking like, well, maybe I'll climb out through the top like I see in the movies, but apparently that's not really a thing. Like in most elevators, you really can't climb out the top of them. So yeah, if you are ever trapped in an elevator, don't plan on climbing out the top. And then you start thinking like, how do you open the doors? And then you find out you need a special tool, and it's almost impossible to do unless you're just like super He-Man. And so then you just like give up on that, and you go, well, I'll just wait on the fireman. Yeah, there's like a little hole in the door, right? So like if you look inside the elevator doors, there's like a little round hole in most of them, and like this little special tool goes in there. The fireman showed it to me. That goes in there and it like drops down and hits this little lever and unlocks the doors, and then you can just pry them apart pretty easily. But if you don't flip that little lever, it's you would have to be some kind of super He-Man to open them. Yeah, I had no idea until that day how it worked. But I did Google the fact that whether I could climb out the top or not, and you cannot. Also, I don't know if I would really want to climb out the top. I feel like there would be a bunch of gears and like cables and dirty, gross stuff in there that I wouldn't want to get on me. And then, like, even if I did climb out the top, then what? Where would I go? You can like set up all your buttons to use your blinkers and be like totally law abiding citizen. I just don't have all that set up. I really wish I'd set up my steering wheel for this. Maybe we'll play it again in a couple of days and set up our steering wheel, and we'll set up our blinkers and all the things, right? Because there's like a million buttons on my steering wheel. It gives it a more like realistic kind of deal. Because I'm so bad about with my controller, just like throttle all the way down every time. Instead of just like barely modulating it, just like hammer down everywhere I go. Listen up, Copper. Bro, you're about to get rear-ended, man. Do we gun it past the cop? Is that what we're gonna do here? Maybe I'll let the AI drop for a second. You guys can decide. Blow past the cop. We aren't very far away, which is the only reason I didn't blow past the cop because I don't have that much road to outrun him. Now that wrecker we rented will despawn, but this is like a rad share thing, and it had cargo in it, I think, so it didn't despawn. Or maybe it takes longer. I don't know. I don't know why it didn't despawn a while ago. I said I was gonna only work until 10, but I'm a lying. The second we cross like driver level 10, we're gonna go rent that bigger tow truck and like actually like do like proper record jobs. That medium tow truck can really get it. It can really do some pretty impressive jobs. All right, now that cop's turned off, let's hammer down, right? I have quite enjoyed streaming this game a lot more than I thought I would. And I never streamed it because I didn't know if people would be into it. But honestly, I've been into it because I enjoy talking about it. Where am I going? I'm following the purple line, right? I'm going to the delivery point. I know it says it's back there or wherever, but that's a lie. By the time we see, there's two drop offs. We actually got two things of cargo. We have one that's up here in the north, and then one that's in the south. So we have two drop off points. We're gonna go to this one because it was closer, and then we'll go to the other one. Yeah, yeah, because you can put more than one load in the back of your truck. I think you have 4 slots in this truck. Ooh, we almost got a little squirrely. Yeah, once we hit driver level 10, we're gonna tow truck it up. So we're gonna tow truck till like 11 o'clock. We're gonna tow truck around the clock tonight. Because I think, whoa, yeah, I'm glad I strapped that cargo down. The because sometimes you get a little squirrely, your cargo will fly out, and you have to get out and pick it up, and it's the whole thing. The tow truck, in my opinion, is the best vehicles in this game. At least I enjoy it the most. That's right. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. And like so much of the vehicles in this game are like modeled after like a classic American vehicles, right? Because this is clearly like a really old classic American pickup, like from the 40s or 50s or whatever. Okay, how do we get in here? Do we just drive across the grass? I mean, that's not the ideal way, but that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, 3 grand, bro. Minus 300. Oh man. At least we didn't get any like things like for damaged cargo. Because if you damage the cargo, if you like wreck or anything like that, you get like a damaged cargo penalty. And then we have a delivery down here somewhere, I think. Where is the other delivery? I want to say it's like way down here somewhere. There it is right there. I mean, we could go drive the taxi if y'all want to, but I don't really want to. Just to get it off the map. One of those is the trophy taxi. One of those is the taxi. It's like right here somewhere. Oh, maybe it quit showing it. We're doing because we're doing other things, but like when we're not doing one of them is a taxi job. But I thought it was like right through here somewhere. Let's see, where is our house? There's our house, and so I want to say the taxi job is like right here somewhere. This is the luxury car dealership where all the fancy cars are. If we drive by there, we're gonna stop, but I don't think we're gonna drive by there. I think we're gonna go across the bridge right there. Yeah. Yeah, this is a giant trip. I think we're gonna make like 14 grand, which we really kind of need to get our money up. That's how you make money in this game by doing the bigger jobs. We're right now at 16 grand. If we had a $14,000 job, we could buy the baby wrecker. We just buy it right on flat out. But I probably will just rent the little bit slightly bigger one instead of buying it. Well, here in a minute, I'm probably going to take over from. I'm the AI is clearly driving right now, but yeah. Next time we play this, I will for sure have the steering wheel and the shifting and all the things, and maybe we'll do some of the off road jobs. There's some off road jobs that are kind of cool. That you need slightly like, and there are a bunch of cars here in this world that you kind of just have to know where they are, like the Ranchy and the which is like an El Camino, which is a great delivery car because you can like make it 4-wheel drive and stuff. There's like a 4-wheel drive pickup. I forget what it's called. There's all kinds of there's the army Jeep you can get from the army base. So yeah, we can start doing some of the off road delivery jobs and stuff. Maybe next time we'll go find some of those vehicles. Yeah, when you buy a vehicle, the repair is yours to make. The fuel, you have to buy the fuel, you have to do the repairs. It is kind of almost beneficial to only rent certain vehicles. But if you buy the vehicle, you can also customize it. So that means you can put a bigger engine in, you can put off-road tires on, you can upgrade the winches, and but you can't do that with rented cars. Is a problem. So if you buy cars, you can upgrade them, and you can do a lot of tricky things. With if you upgrade that little bitty wrecker, You not that we would be able to afford to upgrade it, but you can really like you can put like a massive engine in it and stuff. You can do a lot of tricky stuff with it if you start upgrading it, right? Oh, AI, look at that AI. AI just had an accident. All right, my turn, AI. You just wrecked. Now it's my turn. Tokyo Drift style. Yeah, if you buy a vehicle, you have to repair it. You have to pay for the repairs. You have to pay for the fuel. Like this isn't my truck, so if I got fuel, it wouldn't cost me anything. I mean, I could stop at the gas station, or I could just call the tow truck and have him bring me fuel. Oh, we do need to get gas next time we pass a gas station. Because the tow truck, when you call the tow truck to give you fuel, he only gives you half a tank. What a ripoff, right? And he charges you crazy amounts of money. We don't want to hammer down too much on this. We don't want to really overheat. We don't want to cause ourselves problems. Yeah, we'll just hammer down a little bit. We'll just barely speed a little bit, right? Ooh, we're drifting. We're not. When I look over at chat, I get all squirrely. There probably is a racetrack or something up here pretty soon. I know there's a couple of gas stations down south, and surely we have to drive by at least one of them. I mean, worst case scenario, we will just have the tow truck bring us gas. There's a gas light, I think. Yeah, worst case scenario, we'll have the tow truck bring us gas, but maybe we can find a gas station before we run out of gas. We're gonna pass on the curve, which you're not supposed to do. Anybody that doesn't know how to drive, don't pay attention to me because you're not supposed to pass on the shoulder either. We're bad at American drivers. We brake checking people. I think there's a gas station up here somewhere pretty soon. You want to race bus? We'll race you on the shoulder, bro. We're losing to the bus. We're losing to the bus. Oh no. Thread the needle, thread the needle. Yeah, here's the gas station. We can get gas here. This is about the only thing this place is good for is getting gas. Yeah, that is the good thing about like owner share vehicles is that they pay for the fuel and they pay for the repairs. And if you have an electric vehicle, you charge them at those things right there. That's for the electric vehicles. Yeah, so there's electric vehicles in this game. One of the most upgraded cop car is electric, and I think there's a couple of other electric vehicles. And I know there's quite a few modded electric vehicles too. Why are there e-cars? I don't know, but there are. You can buy them. There are some electric cars in the game if you so choose to drive them, and you can charge them up. I don't think the charging times are realistic. Obviously, they charge pretty quickly up. Very, very similar to like a fuel car, like a gasoline powered car. Do they catch fire? Not as far as I know. You can't really catch any of these cars on fire. I one time hooked this car up to the back of a tow truck with just the cable and hook, right, and I didn't lift the wheels or anything, and I just drug it all over town as fast as I could, and it's like upside down and like dragging on its side and banging into other cars and stuff. And I drug it around for about an hour, and I couldn't get it to be damaged enough where I couldn't drive it. It as far as I know, you can't. Bruh, what are you doing, bruh? You saw that guy come at me, right? As far as I know, you can't make any of the cars catch on fire, and you can't damage them beyond drivability. Like even if they just go really slow, they still will drive a little bit. All of the vehicles. Yeah. So as far as I know, you can't damage the vehicle beyond repair. But when you go to pick up a car that's broken down or like needs a tow or whatever, those cars can't be driven. So I mean, theoretically, it's in the game code that a car can be undrivable. Bro, I do not have time to be standing here waiting for y'all to all turn. Thread the needle, thread the needle. Ugh. Rubbing is racing, right? Like there's one of those cement mixers. You can there's like several missions. When you go to build a house or a garage or something, you have to actually have concrete delivered. And sometimes you have to have a wrecker tow those things. They're super heavy. There are a lot of concrete truck driver missions. I think I have my high beams on, but I honestly don't know how to turn my high beams off. There probably is a button, probably on my keyboard, but I don't want to reach up and find out what it is. I could probably program one of the controller buttons. I should program the back buttons on my controller to be the turn signals. Next time, right? I Even though I've been planning this stream for 24 hours, I decided I was going to stream this last night. I really did not prepare adequately to like program all the buttons and stuff to like show off how good this game is. I should have I should have like hooked up my steering wheel and just like reprogrammed all the stuff to like be more general car friendly rather than specifically into the truck stuff. Because when I just play by myself, I do a lot of the coal runs and stuff. So you're always switching like between the six wheel high and six wheel low and all that stuff. So I have a lot of my buttons set up to like manually shift and all that stuff. So, 'cause, 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 but next time. Now that I know that like it's kind of like streamer friendly, that I feel better about streaming it more often. And like I said, I want to do the role playing stuff, but the scripted series I really rather should call it, because I hate the word role playing. Sounds sounds icky, right? Like it like be like, oh, we're gonna role play. Like it sounds icky to me, but I prefer scripted series. I'm gonna do a scripted series. That sounds much better to me. Sounds way less icky. I tried drifting my 1940s Chevrolet. Booger problems, right? Yeah, we're still going the right way. Oh, it's like 10:20, man. We might not have time to do record jobs tonight. When we deliver this, we're gonna teleport back to the mainland. We're not driving back. We're gonna teleport back. We're gonna teleport to our house and go buy a record or rent one or something. Just so we can do a couple of record jobs. I didn't realize it was so far. We still have like right in the bottom lower. We still have 3.6 miles. I know that marker says 1.8, but that's 1.8 straight across, and we can't go straight across. So we still have 3.6 miles by road. That's so far, man. Cop, we do not have time for that, bro. Try to arrest us, whatever you need to do, bro. But we are not hanging around. Oh, we're wanted, like that Bon Jovi song. Want it, like that. Dead or alive. Not really, just for like $300. You know, I've never tested if AI will pull over and let the cops give him a ticket. I never have tested that. We're not going to find out now, though, either. I bet they do. I bet the AI pulls over like a turd, just pulling over, taking it from the man. That's gonna be weird when like if assuming Elon Musk ever gets his stuff together and like actually makes cars that can drive by themselves, because none of his cars really can at this point. In fact, there was a bunch of lawsuits like that. I think they just lost one like a month ago where they paid like $300,000 for this car wreck where like the self driving thing was driving and it killed a guy, and they had to admit that like it wasn't working right and like all this. They had to admit fault and stuff. So like, there's going to be a bunch of lawsuits coming out of all that Tesla stuff. But assuming that it ever gets its life together and we actually have true self driving cars, it's going to be interesting, like who gets the ticket, right? So like, let's say your car gets a ticket for speeding or for like not using its blinker or whatever the ticket's for, right? Who gets the ticket? Do you get the ticket because it's your car? Do you get the ticket if you're like, let's say that I own the car, but I'm using it as a taxi and you're just in the back seat, just letting my car drive you around. Do you get the ticket? do I get the ticket? Does Tesla get the ticket? Who gets this ticket, right? Luckily, we probably really won't have to worry about that for at least 5 to 10 years, probably. Because even though Elon Musk promises that it's coming any day, he's lying and he's just trying to prop up Tesla stock. But it will be interesting on who gets the ticket. Does nobody get the ticket? Does it like because like there's nobody at fault, right? Like no person is responsible. So like now there's just no ticket. I don't know. That's interesting stuff. I know that there are some robo taxis by a company called Waymo or whatever, and they do actually have self driving cars. So I don't know. Do they get the ticket? I have no idea. I have no idea how any of that stuff works. Man, this truck gets a little squirrely sometimes. I feel like I'm driving in the grass. So dark out here. Dark. It's dark AF. Imagine if I didn't have the moon brightness set to 500%. Yeah, imagine if I did how dark it would be if I didn't have the moon set to 500%. Yeah, I say we do this and I go rent a wrecker and we wait, did I miss the turn? Wait a second, where am I at? No, I didn't miss the turn. Okay, I just like spun out or whatever. You know what? Let's just drive straight there. I feel like the ground's pretty flat. We're not taking the road no more, bro. We're done. We're done with your roads. Oof. Oh, we're not done with the roads. We're not done with the roads. That is a straight up fence right there. I thought I might crash through it. That did not work out how I planned. I was gonna be all like smashing through it, looking all cool, but yeah, that did not work out for us. Nice. GG, 11 grand. Yeah, because the owner gets 3 grand out of that. Okay. So let's get out of the truck. Let's teleport back home. Where? Oh. Mm. Okay, let's turn on. What do you think? Do we want to do police jobs or record jobs? I like to leave those on because usually at car dealers and tuning shops, we can repair cars and gas stations sometimes too. I mean, we could do a police job, get our police level up. Mm, where is this? Is the record company? Yeah, let's do a record job really quick. We'll rent one. We'll find us a record job to do, and maybe if we have time before 11 o'clock, we will do a police job. Even though the police jobs are right here, we could just stop at the police station and do a police job real quick. But really, the police job is really just driving around, being police, turning the lights on and stuff. But I think the record jobs are interesting, so I like doing the record jobs. We're gonna let AI drive there so we don't crash our car too many times before we get there. As you see, our car's not all wrecked up, so we did repair it a while back. We got about 20, 30 minutes before we have to call it a night. Man, this night went by so fast. I love this game so much. I know I've said that 100 times, but I literally do. I have so many hours in this game, and there's so much about it I still don't know. I've played it like hundreds of hours, and there's still like things that I'm still learning. Like I'm still kind of learning how the buses work, and I don't know how any of the company stuff works. Right? I need to learn how to set that up. I rarely get the town bonuses because I don't like to go pick up the garbage. I don't like driving the garbage trucks. I've done that a few times. It's okay. Like it pays pretty well, but it's honestly I think it's kind of boring. I like doing the truck. I like doing the trucking jobs and I like doing the record jobs. The hitchhiker stuff's not too bad because you don't have to care about like are they uncomfortable? You can just Tokyo drift it all over the place. Those are not bad. Um, the taxi jobs are okay, like if you can get the urgent ones because they pay really well, but you have to have a fast car to do them. And you can get a taxi license put on most cars. I think you don't have to just drive a taxi. You can go get a taxi license and license your car as a taxi. So you can buy like sports cars and like put a taxi license on them and just haul A around, hauling those urgent guys around. And they pay if you can make it really fast, you can make a quite a big bonus making doing that. So I feel like tonight we really just scratched the surface of what this game is about, what it offers. Because we didn't really do any of the supply chain stuff. We didn't get into the company stuff. We didn't get into the bus routes. We did a couple of delivery jobs, but not a lot of them. We didn't do any of the tanker stuff or cargo stuff, or I mean, there's a lot of things that we didn't. Man, AI, you are so slow, bro. Stopping at stop signs. What's wrong? There are so much stuff we didn't get into. We didn't do the police stuff. We didn't do the ambulance stuff. We didn't. I mean, we didn't get into town bonuses. We didn't. We didn't do the supermarket stuff. We didn't. We didn't do any of the racing stuff. We didn't. I mean, there's so much stuff going on this map. And like I said, there is a update that's coming very soon. That's going to just make it even more trucks, more cars, more. We didn't talk about any of the furniture stuff. We didn't talk about the bank loans. We didn't talk about the city hall permits. We didn't. Yeah, 150 miles per hour, kilometers or whatever. Oof, right there. Oof. Oh, our car is cooked. That would have killed us. We would have been dead. Yeah, that is a big oof right there. We totally wrecked our car. I looked over at chat, and next thing I know, my car is spinning. Hmm, hmm. Yeah, so there is. Once I learn how to like edit videos, maybe there'll be some videos about this, and of course the scripted series I was talking about, and maybe there'll be more streams. I don't know. We'll see. But tomorrow night, if we get to streaming, hopefully we will. Like I'm like 99% sure. We're gonna be back on Broke Rock playing Minecraft, building the Birch House back because we have torn it all the way down. Judd is super mad. No, he's not super mad. I'm lying about that. Oh, did we go past where we're going? We totally did. We were looking at that other marker, and but we're gonna make it bigger, better, better, faster, stronger, that kind of stuff. Let's go rent the biggest tow truck we can rent, which is probably the medium tow truck. And we're just smoking these tires. I don't think we can rent the Brutus, and I don't want to rent that flatbed truck because I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like this truck right here. I don't think we can rent this one because I think we have to be driver level 100. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, even though this is a really good tow truck, this is a really good one. If we could rent this one, this is the one we'd rent. Let's go. Wait, are we driver level 10 yet? Surely, right? Yeah, we're driver level 12. Okay, let's rent. Okay. Let's find us a tow job, right? Does it look like? Here's the thing about tow trucks, right? Sometimes they're tow jobs and sometimes they're not. They're purple, I think. There's just a tow job. Oh, 4.3 tons. We can totally do that. What is it called? Yeah, we can totally do that one. And worst case scenario, if you have a tow truck, you can always deliver cars from the harbor. If you don't have any tow truck jobs you can do, you can always deliver cars. That is absolutely a thing that you can always go do. So tow trucks always have jobs to do. And if you don't have any up here on the main island, there are always tow jobs down here. But they're kind of far to drive. So, and if there is a job that pops up, right? So like let's say it's a cement mixer or something that's way out of your tow truck class, right? You can come down here to this job, right? And whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And you can click on it, right? And you can click abandon job and that job will go away. So if you don't have the equipment to do a job, you can always cancel a job. Yeah. So just because you don't have the equipment currently to do a job, you can turn that job off and say, listen, I'm not prepared, bro. I don't my truck is too little to tow your truck. And that's the same way with all the jobs. So like if there's a particular hitchhiker you don't like, you just be like, no, bro, you're out. You just mark him off the list. If there's a bus route or a taxi job or something, then you're just like, I'm not feeling it, bro. It's too far. I don't want to do that delivery. I don't want to do that taxi job. I don't want to do whatever job it is you don't want to do. You can just abandon it and not do it. But I think this one is off of the road, so we'll get to use our winch cables and stuff, and that'll be kind of fun and exciting rather than just like backing up to it and towing it. Maybe it'll be flipped over. That'll be cool. We can put it up on its wheels and like check it out, make sure it has all its tires and stuff, and then tow it back to the yard, get it repaired. So that'll be fun, and we'll call this our last job. We're gonna let our AI drop for a minute. Why I talk for a minute. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out for watching this. I have been wanting to stream this for a while, and people were like, "Yeah, yeah, we've heard you mention it 1,000 times. We want to see it." So I appreciate people coming out and watching. I I did not stream on Twitch tonight. I might be abandoning Twitch, coming back to just be YouTube person. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that chatted, everybody that like watched, everybody that didn't chat that watched, everybody that just popped in for a few seconds, said hi. All of that counts. All of that matters. Um, yeah, I really like this game. If you find it on sale, I highly recommend you could buy it, especially if it's on sale. Um, yeah, I have some interesting news. I do have a Discord. No, I don't have a link I can share currently. I'm still working on it. I'm gonna do some things. It will be public very soon. I will integrate it into my stream where like a QR code pops up and all that kind of stuff. Um, yeah, it'll go public soon. It'll start being in the description and links. It's gonna be for things like downloads or like when I start making iron farms and stuff again, and some of my older ones. I am going to provide downloads of those worlds and things so people can see those things. Some of my old worlds that I have. I should do a stream where I go and rebuild a lot of the old iron farms and just kind of like update them and stuff. Show that they still work and then like provide downloads for it. I don't know if people would be interested in that. I'm tired of watching this slow AI driver. He is so slow. Just hammer down, bro. So yeah, we're gonna do this job. This is gonna be the last job of the night. Um, tomorrow night, Broke Rock. That is Thursday, right? Thursday night is Broke Rock, and then Friday night we should do an iron farm stream. We'll just go and build like a bunch of classic designs, creative, and I'll make the world available, and I will make my Discord available that night too. So that's what we'll plan for Friday tentatively. Tomorrow night, Broke Rock. Friday night Iron Farm. I don't know about Saturday. I don't want to plan that far out ahead yet. We'll do something on Saturday too. I'm gonna try to start streaming on the weekends. Maybe I do weekdays Minecraft and weekends I do driving games. I don't know. We'll see. I could play a little roadcraft maybe. Bro, you cannot be like driving your little black car so slow. I feel like we should turn the traffic up. 200% might not be enough. The next time we play a driving game, we are for sure having our steering wheel set up and possibly cameras so you guys can see my steering wheel. You'd be like, oh god, that's so cool. You can like watch me. You can watch me mash the gas pedal and stuff. Do 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 do. Man, I really hope my YouTube Twitch chat is working. I hope that nobody's just chatting and that like I'm not ignoring chat. Man, I just smoked that car right. Oh, there's our tow job. We'll pull off of here a little bit, right? Oh, that's a pretty big truck. I guess let's flip it over, right? All right, let's see. Let's see. Pick up winch, right? So let's hook it, right? But let's hook it over here on this. Man, our camera, we got to do something with that. So let's hook it right there, right? Let's grab the winch controller. What button? We're going to winch out. We're going to put a little slack in the line, right? And what we want to do is we want to get a running start and just like flip this thing back on its wheels. Because this is not really the proper size wrecker. This is really above its weight class. We did not successfully do that. We really kind of failed right there, right? We're not going to get the damage bonus. We're damaging this truck like crazy. This is one of those jobs where you just like you pull up, you don't realize that you're not big enough truck to do it, and you just try to do it anyways. Okay, we'll just drag it up here to the road. It's fine. And this is one of those jobs where we should have went to the racetrack and bought cones, so we could have coned the area off. We might have to. This is so sad. We're gonna have to abandon our only winching job. We are failing at towing. I didn't realize this was such a big truck. Oof. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. This is sad. We have flipped our tow truck over. Okay, this is it. Good night, everybody. I am this has gone sideways so badly. Yeah. This is gone horribly awry. Yeah, so we're gonna call that for tonight. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let's see if this kills my stream.